And we're on. Well, let's hope it's coming out. Let's check the old tablotio. Right. So I'm not starting yet. Just wait. But if you'd like to like and subscribe, I've just put it up there. Doesn't that look nice? Nice and green. Just how you like it. Well, it's a farming game, so I thought green would be absolutely smackaroony for what we want me. So I'm going to put in high all and watch this shudder up onto the screen like some kind of raving astronaut. And apparently it's coming out on my tablet. I mean, I can hardly hear it myself. Hello. So I'm going to put in high all and watch this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's coming through now. Yeah, it's coming through. It's coming through, baby. Right, assistance needed. Assistance. Right, let's go back. I don't think I've started it yet. Fatal flaw, Ray. So we're starting at 3. This is just to mess around before the stream. Please like and subscribe. But I can do amazing things like, please like and subscribe. Now I'm having to press it over and over again because I tell it to do stuff like scrolling and resize and put it in the center. Do you think it does it? Nope. So they need to work on that. Oh, I didn't press the button. Sorry about that. So I can flash this up every now and again to your heart's content. But we're now going to be live any second. What's it, Alexa? What time is it?
The time is 3 p.m.
3 p.m. We can now take away the dun, 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 and we can start. Hello there, everybody. Howdy, partners. Hi, everybody. We're in the game, right? What's going on? Anyway, what's going on? That's the point, What's going on? Right, I don't know what's going on. Right, okay, let's see what's going on first. Right, first of all, we've got to see what's going on. And then we can proceed. Why is that dark and that's not dark? That's very interesting. Oh, because we're spraying. All right, we were going to spray it, but I think we're waiting for the growth to grow before we can put it on. So let's check our map of Sweet Delights. Which is this one, and you've got your stick to flick it on this particular console, and we can zoom in like that. Right, okay. Although I can barely see the blue. Gosh, I mean, I don't know if I've got HDR on this, but blimey, I ought to take it off because I think it makes it worse. My eyesight is just terrible. I swear it gets worse every day. Right, so we're growing. All right, so everything's growing beautifully. I'm going to wait till people come in before I do the AI bit, because I think I've worked out the AI. I put it as well. I watched the video and it seemed fairly simple, but I tried to reproduce that about an hour ago and it didn't work. Don't forget, by the way, if you're just tuning in, do like and subscribe. I can flash that one out every now and again just for your flashing amusement. Right, okay, so oh iffy. I didn't want that to happen. Oh, apparently we're on a really fast time. Okay, first of all, we're gonna chimney this down a little bit because it's going a little bit fast. Now I've got it on easy at the minute, but that's because I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm doing. And we have seasonal growth on pause for some reason. I'm not quite sure why that's paused. We have 2 days per month. Purely, I don't know why. I'm not quite sure, but that's to give me more time. I think that was the. I've got crop destruction, periodic ploughing off, fieldstone, lime, weeds, all that is off. We don't want all that. Twitch. Alright, we don't want any of that. But first of all, I think the first thing we ought to do is go to sleep. Where's the house? Is the. Hang on. I wish I could leave the lights on all of these, but where's the house? Well, that's fairly near the house. Well, that's in there. I can see a house over there. But if I could run, I would. There was some kind of run button. Obviously, there is no run button. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. We're on 100,000 now because I sold all that stuff that we had in our barn. That's not it. The trouble is I was on another map just now and it's completely thrown me because I don't know which house is what here. It might be helpful if you turn the light on now. So I've got to find the house. Oh, it's down there. Alright, the house is down there. Is there a car which is nearer? Something that's nearer so I don't have to walk? Most exercise I'm going to get today. Fortunately there's no camera because I've got no camera for Xbox because apparently I'm looking at the neighbours there. I can't find the house. I mean it's so dark and dull and dingy in here. I don't know where the house is. Is that it? So probably people are already switching off. Don't switch off. I've got some delights for you. Yeah, I have. Well, I think I've got some delights. Like where? Oh yeah, it's always around the back. It seems a bit odd, you know. I mean, oh yeah, basically it should be, you know, where the road is. Yeah, it makes sense. Blah blah blah. Because otherwise the postman will have to all the way around the back. I mean, I can see that makes sense. Right. First of all, let's go to sleep. So we sleep till 6 in the morning because we're a farmer and we get up early. Isn't that right, handsome? Well, you need to call me handsome. Although I'm blindingly handsome. Oh, that was raining. Well, that's ruining everything. Everything? Everything. Right, this looks like it's a bit low, so let's whip that up a bit. And let's transport around to the other things and just see where we are. Right, okay. That thing is... Oh, I not want to show that yet. But call me loony, but I shouldn't have shown you that yet. Right, I'm gonna drive onto the grass. I mean, can we turn that into a field? I don't know. I would like some answers on all these questions. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put the things in the shed. So immediately we're changing our whole game by now. So this time we're going to do the seasons. We're going to switch it on and see if if it destroys my whole game. And again, I've got to keep that out of view. Just to see if we can cope with it. Although I very much doubt you can cope with it, Ray. You can't cope with a bunch of bananas in your purse, can you? Another one of my fabulous jokes. Thank you for that one. Right, so yeah, I'll kind of get them into a place where they're not kind of in everybody's way. Like that, he's in everybody's way. Is that up or down? It's down. It's down. I like these because you can control them, whereas the one with the trailer on the back is uncontrollable. So please come into the stream, enjoy yourselves on Farming Simulator 22. This is my last day I'll be able to show it, unfortunately. Yeah, go on, say boo, why don't you buy it, Ray? Quick, buy it, we want to see more. Well, I mean, I could do that. It's not my kind of game, like I normally play. I'm normally playing exciting stuff like Forbidden West or Skyrim, full of lovely stuff like that. Well, I'll just leave it there. Blow putting it in the shed. Right, there you go. Right, that you're not supposed to see. Right, okay, so I'm just going to wait until some people come in. I mean, it could be nobody comes in because it's Monday and nobody expects me in. So why would anybody expect to watch me today? Now, have I got anything in here? Because apparently on this game it does tell you what's in it. Although they may have suddenly changed that. Oh yeah, sorry, it's the bottom right hand corner. Didn't see that. So I've got such a large TV. This is called, and it's completely empty. All right, completely empty. Now, if we go to our truck where we had some canola or whatever it was last time. Now we're in April. Now because we haven't enabled it yet, and we are going to very shortly, it's not going to appear on here. Funny enough, rhymes. So it's not going to appear. Now as you can see, we're making tons load of profit now. We started off with, I don't know, 100,000. Quickly whittled that down to nothing. But now in March we've made 47,000. by flogging off all the stuff that we collected in our lovely truck, which doesn't carry a lot, to be honest. It was about 3 loads. And I used an AI driver to do that. I set the AI to pick it up from the silo and transport it to my destination, Le Jardin des Palmiers, and and it did it several times perfectly adequately. If a car gets in the way, it just kind of waits till the car moves, or it just moves a bit, or there didn't seem to be any kind of problem. Whether I can reproduce that today, because the stream curse may completely hit me and throw me sideways. So right, we're just waiting now. It's raining, so we can't really do a lot at the minute. Now, but you wonder why this guy is hovering around the field. Well, we're not expecting to be doing any hovering. Hang on, I've lost coordination here. Because I've got kind of three different maps. I've been having a little practice on start off with a load of money and nothing. And they're all 3 different things. It's kind of confusing. So what I've got to do is I've got 50% down. I'm only going to get 75%. So obviously we want that as 100%. Now obviously if it needed rolling, getting rid of stones, all this kind of stuff. Apparently I've seen some things on all the kind of things you can do, like mulching and all that lot. But don't really want to go into mulching because we need a lot of money to spend first before we can actually do rolling. So I can't do all that stuff yet because I just can't afford it, which has always been a bit of a problem with this. Is that I've had a job making money at this because I keep wasting it. So I'm trying to not waste stuff in this one, although I'm doing a damn good job of trying. Sorry about that first swear word there. So, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit of fun as well that we have every now and again. And if you do pop in, whether it's now or later, please don't forget to like and subscribe. There you go. See, isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice touch? I'm getting more and more professional every day. Right, so, there's not a lot going on, right? Now, April, what would happen in April? I would say we're going to turn on the seasons. Now, this could break the game, of course. So let's try it, shall we? Where is it? Do you know where it is? I think it's on one of these 2. Right. We're going to say yes, we're going to do 1 day. And we won't so now we've got seasons, right? So now if we go into this, now it might kind of ruin it for a minute because we may not be doing things at the right time. So that's so we're in April and it's saying we plant in April, which is what we're doing. Although canola, hang on, it's not the planting season. So I'll tell you what, we'll take that off again until we've done this, and then we'll turn it on. I think that's, otherwise this kind of ruins the whole canola thing, doesn't it? But we'll kind of get that going first, and I'll save that. And then as soon as it reached the appropriate time, then we shall forge it on. Alright, so let's go to how many times? Which will be there. So let's really whip the baby up here. Not that I don't like enjoying whipping babies at all. I let the wife do that. and that may be a joke, by the way. That entirely is a joke. I'm not quite sure why this is wet and this is dry. It could be a wet and dry thing, I don't know. So we're just waiting for that to belt through because we want some. As soon as the crops grow, apparently you can fertilise this right after cultivating, or sometimes we put it on before the cultivating, and that's 50%. Now, if you had enabled all the other stuff like the weeds, lime, then obviously it probably wouldn't be 50%. It'd probably be like 25%. So you get a certain percentage of each thing you do. But I'm trying to keep it as simple as I can so that my brain can comprehend it. And then once you've done the, either after cultivating or after seeding, you can do it when you're like on the fertilising once it's cultivated, all right. and then we got to wait till some plants start growing before we can do the second lot of fertilization. Because if I tell this guy to do it now, he will totally refuse to do it. And I won't sack him because, you know, he can't do it because he's got to wait for some to grow first. So I'm not going to sack him for disobeying my orders, alright, because you can't do it. So it's not his fault. Alright, so a little bit of a slow start, but it's going to whip through very fast because I whipped it up and, you know, speeded up the time with our time machine. And yeah, I was hoping somebody come in today, but looks like that ain't happening then. But yeah, if you please come in, have a little go on Farming Sim. It's the last day, so you want to catch every little glimpse of it. You know, I could do a little practice to catch it. I could do a little practice run of the AI, couldn't I? Shall we try that? Shall we try just one? Right, now what we do is we pick a driver. First of all, we pick a driver. Right, say we're in there. Right, I'm in there. Right. So what I do is I go to here, and we go to the map, but no, not the map. We go to that. Okay. All right. And then we say we want to create a job. So we've selected our guy. We're in the cab. All right. And then we create a job. All right. Okay. Then we want him to go to somewhere. Right. Stay there. So we highlight that, and then we go down to the next one. Right. And we click on our destination. But let's say the shop. All right. So we can do there. All right. Then we click it. All right. And then we move it to the position we want. So say we want him facing that way. And then we click it again, and then we start the job, all right, and then we go back and see if he's doing it. And looky there, if he isn't doing exactly as I tell him. Now it would be good if you turn the lights on, because I can't see Barnacle's uncle there. And he is making his way to the shop. So that's the go-to function, all right. So here we go to the shop. So I mean, all right, we don't have to. I mean, all right, it's going to take a little bit of time, but it means we can chat in between, tell jokes. You know, it's a bit we can't accelerate these by 360 times, isn't it? And then what I'll do is I will check after saving that everything's all right on the old ranch. Well, I like to call it a ranch. You know, it's what we call it in the States, a ranch. And he's coming up to the shop right now, and he will where the arrow points, that is the direction he will be pointing. Okay, so there we go. He's arrived at his destination and he's completed his task. Alright, so that's the first bit, right? So now we can't do anything else yet because I've already done it, so I kind of ruined the process. So I'll wait till I get the next lot of harvest through. So what we're going to do is we're going to speed it up. So once I've got this sorted out, we've gone into the kind of August bit, and we'll switch on the seasons, because at the moment it's going to ruin my crop if I put it on. Alright, and you don't want to ruin my crop, do you? Well, it would be a bad idea, eh? It'd be quite funny actually if you did ruin your crop. Would it really? Oh, yeah. Sadistic twat, can't you? Right, so that's that bit done. So I think I don't know about you, but I think I'll have a kip. Alright, this is the closest one to the house. I think it's a good idea to have that close to the house. In fact, let's get it closer. So that all I've got to do is I can have the car right next to the house. Or a house. So all I've got to do is get out of the house, get out of the cab, straight into the house. There we go. So I can instantly sleep, and 3 days will go by. Hopefully. Although we're around the back, aren't we? Yeah, come on. How many times have you done this now and you still can't remember it's around the front? Well, I can't really park the car around the front. Right, so we're gonna do it till I'm a bit frightened to do this. But we'll try that. See what happens and if we don't ruin it. Because sometimes like 3 days goes by. Of course, I think 3 days is going by. If so, that'll ruin it, really. So hopefully, let's not messed it up. We seem to be okay. Right. And I'm keeping an eye on the chat. And what I've done, I got the chat this time, instead of being way onto my left looking at the chat, I'm going to be looking at it on the tablet. Alright, because I think that's fair dues. If I put it on there, then I can't go wrong. I think I've worked out why YouTube keep changing their app all the time, and I think it's because on the App Store, you know, if you don't update your apps, then they take it off the App Store. So they've got to keep constantly updating it, even though, you know, it's a bad move or a good move, whatever. You know, they got to keep doing it just to kind of, otherwise, you know, they got, you know, that's one of the clauses that they must do that. Which, you know, I can see the sense of it, but I can't. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this guy now, right? Right, he's going all the way there. I'm going to drive him all the way. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to drive him all the way back. I'm going to do it. I'm going to program him. So again, I'm going to do the programming. So we go into here, all right, and then we're going to go to this guy who's at the shop. Okay, here he is at the shop. All right. Now, I've got to remember that. Now I'm in it. Yeah, I'm in it. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell him I'm going to create a job. Hang on. How do I do it? I've forgotten how you do it now. I swear this doesn't work when I do a stream, but I wouldn't. But I think I've got to get out, switch to that. Oh no, it's that one. Sorry, I got that. Yeah, I got that wrong. Right. Okay, it's that one. Right. Then we create a job. Right. Right. To go, and we're going to say go to. Right. Go to here. So let's see. I don't know. Let's tell him to go to here. All right. So you want him to go there. So we move down to that one. So don't forget to do the down to that one. All right. Because otherwise this won't work. And you press on it. All right. Then click. After you've clicked, you can point it. Now you can either do it with the right stick, just swirling it around like that, or you can just, well, you can do it with that, and then you select it again to lock it. Okay, now it has done that, we can hit the X start job. Okay, so we do start job and we go back, and this guy's going to drive all the way back. How come he's in the dark? That's, well, it could be that the time is going so fast now. Yeah, let me slow down the time because I think time is moving far too quickly now. So let's slow it down a bit because it's actually going at ridiculously high speeds now. And yeah, I don't know why I did it at 3 o'clock. Should have done it at 4 o'clock because obviously nobody's around it. So and there he is. He's making his way. So don't forget, this is the map one. You've got to go onto this draw active workers one to do this create job thing. All right, there he goes. He's going to go along to that little point I said, which is round the corner. You know, kind of roughly what, here somewhere, wasn't it? I can't remember. All right, and now of course it's dark again, so I might have to do it till 6 o'clock. So anyway, he's there anyway, and I don't want to show that. Right, so I'm going to get out here, go in the house, which is round the back, and we're going to go to sleep again. So maybe ruining it now. 6 o'clock in the morning again. That's the only trouble when you put it on the ridiculously high speeds. It does make things go ridiculously high speed. It's almost made sense then. Right, so now we're going to get this guy because he's got to do some fertilising. All right, fertilising, as we say in Cornwall. Fertilising. All right. I'll keep my eye on the text. Don't worry. I won't miss anybody today. Well, not unless I try really hard, then I might miss. All right. And I'm not going to do it myself because, you know, as you know, I don't like farming, which is why I'm playing this. Right, and then I'll just set the AI driver. I hope it reaches the far side. It does seem to be right. Well done. He's doing his bit. He hasn't got much to do. But actually, ladies and gentlemen, this is my new trailer, which can hold an enormous amount now. Isn't that clever? So I've got the same tractor. I just got rid of that filth, and what I would do is drive that up and I will sell that at some point. In fact, I wonder if I can sell it from here. I think you get more if you sell it at the shop. You know, that's what the tales say anyway. So don't forget, on that AI there, when it says target location, it isn't the place you want to go to. It's the place where you want your guy to be at the start, which would be probably on you, and what direction you want him to face when you start off. So obviously I want him starting towards there, but there's nothing in there at the minute, so we can't really do a lot on that. By the way, if you're liking the stream already and you're looking forward to the AI, don't forget to like and subscribe, which I can just flash up there for your amusement. I wanted it bigger and I wanted it at the bottom of the screen, but even though I tell it to go down the bottom, it doesn't do it. It just shows that software designers don't know what they're doing, do they? Is that guy stopped? Apparently he's stopped for no apparent reason. I don't know why. I mean, he's obviously gone on strike, but I just had a stiff word with him, and now he's back on strike. And he asked for a pay rise. I said, no, you're not getting one. And he said, well, if I'm not getting one, I don't know if I should work. And I said, well, do you want the sack, or you know, or do you want to stay on your own wages? And he said, no, that's right, I'll stay on my own wages. So, you know, you got to put them right, as Elon Musk once told me. He set me right on how to hire and fire. He's taken over from Alan Sugar now as the #1 hiring and firing genius. Wow, he's going a long way. Can you really cover that much in one foul swig? I don't know what these people are doing, to be honest. And I can't even tell whether he's missed a bit, because you don't get any visual. I mean, in the old game, you just get a visual representation of whether it was done or not. You could see whether it was wet or not wet, but you don't get any kind of visual information on that anymore. You can hit that thing there, mate. Oh no, you know, we're just way out of it. So now is he thinking, hello, I've missed a bit back there, so maybe I'll go back there. Oh no, he's going on to the next. My God, I didn't know they could do this. I didn't know they could go to the next field. That's an improvement, isn't it? Why do they always start so they slightly miss? I don't know, it's just kind of very strange, isn't it? Right, let's have a look, see how the things have got. Right, they're starting to get darker now. Right, okay. Right, so let me see. Apparently we can just visit places. So I would like to go here, select that, and I'd like to visit it. Although I can't see what that is. It could be an X, could be a B, could be a Y. I can't quite see. Because my vision is about as... I would guess an X. Well, it's a wild guess, and it was proved right. I just want to see what's here, really. And just so wave hello to the neighbours. Oh yeah, we've got one of those here, which is owned by me. I just want to look here a minute, see what we've got here. We've got a petrol. So if we want some more petrol, we can go in there, right? And we got Baylor Essence. What? Can't I buy an ice cream? Looks deserted in there. What time is it? It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon. On a bright sunny day, you thought they'd be selling ice cream, wouldn't you? Open that built gate? No. If I nick that guy's car? Anyway, I just thought I'd see what was here, that was all. No other reason. What's this for here? What does this do? What's that? God, I got a job to read that. Dealer, open vehicle options. Here you can customize your vehicles. Oh, I obviously got to park it on there, right? Oh, I see. So yeah, I can do that. Right, let's go back to our friend in need. Can I select that and then visit? Although I just got to swap vehicles, haven't I? Yeah, it's quicker. So yeah, now you see we can we can do that, and we can check whether stuff has been fertilised. That's it. I was trying to get the word out then. Oh, that's actually switch to the cars closer. I'm trying to save as much time as I can. So please enjoy the stream. And then also I'm trying to do the enact the seasons, but we kind of got to wait till the kind of right time of year, really. Otherwise, you know, this canola I've put down is going to be totally ruined by the seasons thing. So I think I'll probably wait till August, which, you know, will fly by pretty rapidly, hopefully. Right, has he done the other one, by the way? That's the point. That's a good point. The guy that's doing this, has he come to the end of his road? Let's just have a check a minute. So he's not fertilised that one. In fact, I may have stopped him in mid-flight there, but he has done that one. So that was now 100%. So you guy, because nothing you could say can take me away from you, and you are my guy. I'll make that into a song. Hello, well mate, what's going on? What are you doing streaming on a Monday? Well, as I said, Ghost, I did say I was going to stream Monday, so you can't get me under the Trade Description Act there. I did say I was going to stream on Monday at 3 o'clock, and I did so precisely. Although it was nearly a catastrophe, started off as a catastrophe. We are going to... So, I don't know why I suddenly started laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing all of a sudden. So I said I was. I'm sorry if I'm a bit late noticing you, but I'm trying to set up this guy here. Right, okay, and then we get the AI guy to do it. Why is he wonky? Hang on, fire! You're fired. Well, obviously the AI in this game hasn't improved at all. But maybe I wasn't lined up because this is, you know, maybe it was at an angle. So it's my fault for setting them off at an angle. Yeah, okay, my fault. Alright, it's always my fault, isn't it? So I hope you're well. I hope I didn't keep you too long. Nobody haven't left by now because you gave up. Right, okay, now try doing it straight, you womble. Right, okay. Apparently it's already been done then. Well, I'm sorry, but it hasn't been done. I think the workers are on strike today, so I'll have to do it myself. Alright, I'll do it myself. Can't rely on anybody these days, I'll do it myself. Right, hang on, I've got to do that. Press the button. I think is it down or up? I never know whether it's down or up. Right, it's down, okay. Right, I'll do it myself then. Nobody else will do it. I do that so I can, you know, see how. Yeah, alright, I'm probably can go a little bit wider there. But I don't know why this guy didn't want to do it. Maybe it's got to be a little bit more. Oh, what? Yeah, in the official write-up on my... Yeah, on my... It doesn't say this Monday, but I did say that I'm doing this practically every day, but I was taking Sunday off. I'm doing Farming Simulator, but because this is just a 1 week only thing, I didn't put... I think that was worth putting up because, you know, I'd already... oh, hang on. Is this my field? I'd already, you know, it was. This was going to be the last one. So there was no point putting it on my write up. If you see what I mean. I mean, does that make any sense? I mean, I don't understand myself, but that was my thinking. I thought, oh, well, it's too late now. I forgot to put it in the schedule in the first place, but I did say in each of my streams that I'll be doing it for a few days, so hopefully it won't contrastinate me too much on that. So you know, and it's my last one today, so there's no point putting it down anyway, because that didn't really go into next week, does it, or this week? I don't know if that explained myself very well, Ghost. And I did chop some chunks out of that video. I took out the most boring bits of me going round and round inside that cave bit. I did sort that out and get rid of the boring bit. The boring bits before that, I wasn't quite so worried about because I was still kind of doing interesting things, I thought. And I have got the bit where you're giving me the instructions. At one point I stop and I read your instructions, so I kept that in just to show that, you know, I hadn't worked out myself and that I had to use the help of you, Ghost. So I hope you appreciated that. I thought that was, you know, I ought to do that because you did help me terrifically through that. I had the book actually, and if I look further through the book, it did actually isolate each and every one of those quests and say where it was, what them, you know, mapped out the area. So it actually did do it, but it didn't kind of have it in the index. I had to kind of go and find it. So, you know, I suppose a better job could have done with that. I mean, the last book had it done really well, but I don't think they're, you know, the Skyrim ones, you know, that book is tremendously well thought out, because you know, it's got multiple pages of where to look to find that particular thing. So one thing might be a quest, one thing might be the thing you get. I'm over fertilizing, am I? Well, I'm trying to get up to 100%. What I've found out is if I put the fertilizer on near the beginning, you know, say after cultivating, I seem to have found that it goes 50%, especially if you haven't got all the other things turned on, and then the next time I'm able to do it seems to be when it's growing, and that brings up to 100%. Look. Oh, fertilizing at night is not a good idea. Oh, well, I've kind of, you know, messed around with the times, Ghost, so... I didn't know that, Ghost. As I say, I am a novice at this. You know, I've only had little goes on it on 19, and little goes on this. So I'm kind of giving myself a small load to start off with, so I can progress. Now, as soon as I get to like August, we're going to switch on the seasons. Because at the moment, if I switch it on now, we're kind of in June. Canola shouldn't be harvested in June. So I think it's going to go wrong. Now what I have done, Ghost, is I bought this beautiful gigantic lorry. Okay? Look at that. A beautiful gigantic lorry which could probably hold at least twice as much, maybe more. And we'll get rid of our old one over here. I can dump that one. Alright, so we're dumping that one. So that was what I did with the money that I had. I got rid of all the stuff. The fertilizer has a huge range, and you're over. Yeah, because I can't see, Ghost, in the Formula Farming Simulator 19. When you fertilise it, you could see that it was fertilised. You could actually see that one bit was darker than all the other bit, even when you had plants on the ground. Right, but it doesn't seem to show up on this one. It seems like a glaring emission. So I can't tell whether I'm overlapping or not. So I kind of overlap just in case, if you see what I mean. So I'm going to kind of go along the edge just to see whether I've missed any. Seems like we're pretty good. Now, as I was saying earlier, I have seen a video where it describes all the different processes, you know, what mulching does, what rolling does, you know, the lime and all that lot. So what I would do is I would slowly turn those on, so that I accept a bit at a time, so that I get a little bit of a clue what I'm doing, and I don't kind of mess up really. Yeah, there's still a bit of a draw distance, but I must say it's a lot more than it was before. But I'll tell you what, this is a huge one here, isn't it? Although this end here hasn't been fertilised, but I don't know if it's mine or not. Hang on, which one are we? This one? I've always got a trouble telling which field is which. I get kind of confused by it. So we've got no crop destruction, we've got no lime, we've got no rocks, and we're introducing that slowly, bit by bit. I tell the AI driver to do it, and for some reason he won't do it, but it could be because this is the wrong time to do it. I'm not quite sure, but you see there is that kind of shadow that comes over it like that. It kind of goes lighter there, but that just seems to be a circle of radiance. I don't know what that is. That's just seems to be some visual effect. Before it used to actually show, so I've got no way of knowing whether it's wet or not. See, it's just I don't know what this is. It's probably our bubble of showing stuff. I don't know. I don't quite know what's going on with that. So I always got a job to work out which field it is, because I get disorientated when I'm in this game, and I don't know which is which. It was somewhere along here, yeah, here. So it looks like we haven't done it there. So it's very hard for me to, I don't know which bit I've done. I don't think this guy did his job properly. So I've got no idea where I'm overlapping here because I've got no representation of it. So, I've got to totally guess here, which is, is wasting fertilizer, as you said. So I just got to go with the flow, and I don't think this guy will take over. I tell a lie, he took over. So we'll see what happens. That is the range of the field you are putting on the field. Yeah, but if I rotate around it, Ghost, look. This bubble just spins round and round, so it doesn't actually show what my range is. It did in the old game, but not in this one it isn't. I hate to, to differ. But that's one thing. Oh, there's a patch here missing. That's the one thing I really miss about this one. Is this got this weird visual effect thing? It's like it's not representative of the spray, to be honest. So if I go sideways like that, can I still see it spraying? Although it's raining now, so it's probably weakening it anyway, isn't it? I swear this guy can't go straight. But see, there's no representation. See, it's just this visual effect. There's no line that says, "Oh, that's where it's gone wet and that's where it's gone dry." But I don't know. Maybe I got to do it when it's bigger. A different colour when you put the machine on the field. Maybe you are too high with the camera. Oh, it could be. Could be I'm too high with the camera. But look, it seems to change with the size of the camera. So I think it's just a weird effect, which didn't happen in the old game. So it looks like we have got a couple of little funny kind of buggy things going on in this one. Apparently I've been told that it's a bit more buggy than the old, but generally it works okay, I think. It's alright. It's obviously going to overlap here into the next field, which it's already done. But I want to make sure it does the full thing. Because I want 100%. Obviously, I'm trying to make money here. Alright, let me just check the thing. It's going quite well on the growth. Yeah, when it gets to August, then I'll set the seasons going. But yeah, I mean, that's one thing I have. I did think when I first saw it, oh, that is the range. So I was with you on that one. Right, he's finished now, right. Oh, hang on, turn it off. So I thought that's what it was, but now that I've seen it, from different angles and stuff, it's not actually. It just seems to be some kind of visual glitch. I don't know about you, but I don't like glitches. So, but yeah, I was going to do the seasons, but because we were in kind of April, it was going to kind of mess up the canola, and I wouldn't have made any money out of the canola because it wouldn't be ready to sell. Although I suppose I could have put it in the thingy, but it might have meant I couldn't harvest it. It said I couldn't harvest it until kind of like August, September, so I thought, oh, well, I won't be able to harvest it then. So I've really got to let it get to August again, or whenever the season starts. I think it's August. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Alright, so that's that. So yeah, that's something I have noticed, which is, oh god, I'm doing all the buttons wrong. I got to fire him, that's it. Yeah, I got to fire him. Right, okay, let's see what's happening here. Right, these are just waiting. He's waiting. That one's waiting. They're all waiting. So what I might do is go to sleep again. Again, it's round the back. I must put the car around the back. That's the little fence I put up. So yeah, it's a bit dark. You can't really see. Once it gets very close to harvesting, so hopefully not too long. It's getting on to an hour, isn't it? I think I'll do 7 o'clock. No, I'll go with 6. Tell a lie. And my biscuits are right there, and I'm afraid to touch them. Right, so yeah, this is going to be the last one today. So I want to get a few things done today. Now, you just saw the go-to thing. As soon as we get some workers going, and I didn't mean to do that. Then I'll show you the other things we can do with the AI, which is one of the big features of this game. The older versions of Foreman Simulator showed your range a lot better. Yes, it did. Yeah, I agree with you there. It did actually show us. So yeah, I don't quite know what's gone wrong with this, but it could be just a little bug. So I'm going to put it up a bit more again. I better save it, just be on the safe side. And I'll have a biscuit in a minute, so I'll give you a little minute's silence, alright? Raining, isn't it? Is it raining? No, not raining. Sorry, that may not have been a minute. Sorry about that. I can't help it. It's really hard for me to stop talking. I mean, I'd have to have Jess here putting a gaggle in my mouth. There's any way to stop me. I don't have to refer to talk, and then that will instantly stop me because I've got to listen to everything she says. Because she knows this game pretty well, but she doesn't know about the AI. But I can't do anything until I harvest something, and then we can set it on to do some of this AI stuff. So if we look at the AI now, see this new big feature of this game, Ghost, is the driving. Because now you can get a driver here, right? Are you looking? I could get a driver, say that the guy that on the trailer. I could get him to go to this particular thing, and then I can get him to go all the way up here to Le Jardin des Fermiers, okay, deposit it there, and then he can come all the way back and keep on doing it until he's run out of the thing that we've asked him to keep delivering. Alright, and that's what I did the other day. I had about 3 lots to sell. Alright, I remember last time I was depositing in there. And he went up and he delivered all that lot back and forth without me touching the thing at all, and he's coped with it perfectly fine. And that's the new AI which is on 22, which makes a huge difference to the game. So if you say like you want to go to the shop but you've got somebody, you want to do say the harvesting, but you want the guy to go to the shop and pick up and stuff, you can send him to the shop manually. Okay, so you just go to this driver option, and first of all you select something, say the car, right? So select the car, right, and then you create a job for him, and I want him to go to the shop. Okay, so you've got several different things here you can do. Yeah, he's got to go to, and he can go to this position, right? So what we do is we go to this position, the shop. I think you've just seen this, and then we press it. All right, select by pushing down the button. So I don't know what would be on the PC, but there'd be an equivalent button. It'll say on the bottom anyway, and then you point it in the direction you want it. So you want to arrive at the shop pointing in that direction. Then you click it again, and then once you've done that, then you click X to start the job. But if you want to cancel that job, you just cancel it. So, and that's a real big feature of this game. It means you can be doing loads of other things while all this is going on. Alright, so again we're going to go to sleep, but we're trying to get this time, it's going up to July now, so we're trying to whip this stuff out so it's ready to harvest. Right, looks like we're getting very close now. Yeah, it's going to go kind of like really dark like that. So we're going to keep going to sleep. Maybe I'll go to sleep about 3 times. So starting off with, sounds like Giant put part of a mod that involved roots. Yes. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Ghost. They've seen some of the other mods. There was a seasons mod, and I think I did download it, but I didn't really try it much, or I may not have tried it. So should I say? Because I was afraid, you know, being all in a rush to do everything, I wouldn't be able to do everything in time. So I ended up not doing it. But apparently that was a big thing that people liked, so they brought that in. Probably just downloaded the mod and shoved it in. And although I wouldn't want to accuse them of robbery, but but I just did. Right, let's see where it is now. Oh yeah, it's getting darker. Look, it's getting darker. In fact, I think we just thought we've got to sleep for a few days. That saves a lot of streaming time, isn't it? I mean, in the other one, if you slept, you couldn't sleep again. But now they're allowing you to sleep as long as you want. So I could sleep for another day. The other one, it would say, "Sorry, you just had a sleep. You ain't have a, you know, you can't go sleep again, and you know, until later." And now they've given us that ability. Probably because it takes so flaming long to get through the game now. So excuse my flaming. Oh yeah, see, we're getting darker day by day, so we just whip it through a minute, and that'll save me a lot of time because I want to show you the AI bit on delivering and stuff. Which is truly remarkable. Although it took me ages to work it out. But I put a video in my playlist which shows you as well, explains it in probably better detail than me, and cutting the travelling time, so. So you could say I'm reproducing what somebody's already done. Could say I'm a copycat. But I'm just hoping that I've learned enough by watching something, which is what you suggested, that I find out about it. So I have. Because whenever you ingest, oh dear, tell me to do something, I got to do it. Otherwise the community descend upon me and say you're not listening. So I just drink a water a minute because that biscuit got stuck in the old throat there. We're very close now to harvesting time. I don't mind buying that field actually. What is that field to buy? Anybody know? If I select that, how do I what's the map over? What happens if I select that? Oh, I see, that's what it is. How much is it? Very hard to see with this new AI. What happened to yellow? Why did yellow suddenly not become the thing anymore? Because yellow is beautifully shows up on a black background. Looks like I haven't got enough money. Okay, well that's fair enough. I mean, I haven't got enough money. Alright, we're very close. Oh, for a minute I thought I was harvesting. Alright, we're very close now. In fact, it might be the next one. So what do you think? One more day? Let's really speed the game up here. Let's not. I don't want to waste time. I don't want you to become bored. Alright. But yeah, it's nice that we can do this now. I think tomorrow it should be August. We can stick with our canola. There we are. Now we're paying property maintenance for doing nothing. But I know there's lots of other things I could be doing, like liming. Yeah, I know. I love to lime my way around this. Alright, one more day. Let's keep doing it. I don't want to waste your time. Why is it some mornings at 6 o'clock it's bright and other days it isn't? I would like that question asked. I think it's because it does like multiple days or something, isn't it? Whoops. Yeah, it's like dark now. I mean, is there something wrong with the time? What is it? Ah, right. Boom, boom. Right, okay, so now I'm going to change those settings back so that we got a nice reasonable amount of time to... Now, I don't know what the default is. I think it's like 5, I think. Not quite sure. How do I do? Does it have a default button? So press this to do default settings. Probably isn't, is it? So right. Now, if I enable seasonal growth, although it's December, how to get to December? But I think because we got seasonal growth off, we should be able to harvest this comfortably, and then as we get to, is it gone ridiculously so fast that it's gone ridiculously fast now, and I've actually ruined it? It might be that's what I've done. 146,000, was it? Yeah, it looked like it was something like that, 140 or something. I couldn't quite read it exactly. Thank you, Joe. So it looks like I've messed it up at the moment, but we're okay. You know, season's on, so we can start harvesting now. Alright, so we got our harvester out. Pitch black, although it's 7 o'clock in the morning, which is, I find, a little bit odd. You find that odd? I find that odd. Oh, because it's the longer nights, isn't it? Of course it is, yeah. Well, they got that enabled as well. Whoops, mind the tree. I have to cut those down. I mean, I know it looks nice, but Christ, unproductive, isn't it? Oh shit, let's get the proper lights on. Right, let's get this going, then we can start selling crops, and I'll show you my new truck, which can hold a real truckload, which, you know, it's pretty obvious really, because then it's a truck. See, that tree just hampers my style, man. No wonder they go backwards to turn round, innit, and not forwards. And we haven't got crop destruction on, so don't get worried, don't get your knickers in the twisters. Not that you're wearing them, that'd be a bit stupid, wouldn't it? If you're of the male variety. Which is a variety of human, which, you know, there's many sub-varieties of human now, yeah. Used to be male and female, now it's all kinds of mixtures now, isn't it? Why I've got a top-down kind of view there, I don't know, so I'll put it on like that. Middle of December, perfect time for harvest. Yeah, I've kind of messed the game up. I'm trying to get it to July, and then hopefully everything will work out all right. I mean, I don't think December, you know, is a good time to harvest really, but I think because we turned it off, season's off, I think we're going to get away with it. Like now, let's see if he misses a bit out, because these guys always miss a bit out, don't they? And I'm almost tempted to fire him for that, because, you know, I mean, can't they see straight or something? I mean, I know it's a bit dark, but, you know, they got to work all day and night, my guys. They don't get a single bit of rest. Yeah, it could be because the tree's in the way, which is what I'm trying to... Yeah, look. No, stop there, mate. Stop. I want you to go back a bit. Thank you. From there, please. I don't want you missing any corners. Why did they do weird kind of angled fields is what I want to know. Why couldn't they just do everything straight? I know real fields aren't straight and oblong, but I would have thought that they probably do, don't they? Although I could be totally wrong on that. If so, please tell me. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Anybody watching later, I mean, not for you ghosts, I mean, hopefully you've already done that. Anybody out there, and I mean, I'm not enabling some kind of flashing instrument, I'm just clicking it and then unclicking it, really. So I would just like to do that. Please, ladies and gentlemen, anybody that watches later, please hit that like button, thank you. Makes a big difference. Apparently I'm being recommended by some people, which is kind of nice. Swirl Girl Gamer has put me as, you know, as a streamer to watch. You get you get more money at the shop than from your farm. Yeah, I think I found that out on 19, that if you sell it from your farm, you don't get as much as you do at the shop. So I usually go to the shop now to sell my stuff. In fact, let's do that. Let's What's it we want to get rid of? I'll tell you what, can this thing here pull the trailer that we don't want? Although let's get the lights on, because we don't want this trailer now. It's just a complete load of garbage. I hope the other one is okay, Ghost, and I haven't made a horrendous mistake. That's highly possible in my frame of mind at the minute. So let's deposit this at the shop, but I can't be bothered to do it. So again, we're going to go in here and we're going to tell our guy to do it, because I can't be bothered, to be honest. So we're going to create a job, so we just press that first and we just want a go to the shop. Then I select it. Oh no, sorry, I go to that one first, then we press it with our thingy, our button or whatever it is. Alright, then we click it to say that is where we want to go, then we point it in that direction, and then we click it again and say start your job, and off he will go to the shop and sell it. You can't put in sell. The fertilizer should be able to do a field in 2 passes. Yeah, normally I find it does do it in 2 passes, but you know, when there's no growth and you're doing the first lot of fertilizing, then it visually shows you that it's wet, so it's easier for me to tell. But as soon as something's growing, you can't tell. You know, so that's the go-to function. Now the cars will slow down for it, and we could follow him all the way there, just in case he's kind of nips off and has a sandwich, and we don't want him to, because if he does, he'll be fired. So we can go back there and see how this guy's come along. Now he's probably starting to get a bit full now, so we want that guy to come back, pick up that trailer and pick up. Now I wish we could do the AI to walk alongside him and collect it. Would be a lovely touch for next time, because you know, I like touching things up a bit. Alright, there he goes. He's almost at the shop. He's going to turn in and point in the direction that I quoted on my map, which should be just there, like you see, and his face is in that direction. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we're gonna, I think we got to drive onto here. Now have I got to just dump the truck here? Oh no, that's the wrong one. Hang on, it's the wrong one. Is this where you got to sell stuff, or is it somewhere else? I'm not really sure where you, oops, sorry, I'm not really sure where I have to sell it, so please advise me on that. Have I got to do it here on this car park bit? And there's a lovely little sign there of Le Jardin de Fermier, which is the farmer's garden in French. And we're growing together, harvesting together. So I don't know whether we got to drop it here and sell it. So let's test that, and then I'll drive over here. So I've tested all this stuff. Right, and then we go here, and we should go to used vehicles somewhere. Right, okay, so, oh no, that's not it. Owned items, there we are. Right, so we want to sell this old trailer. Alright, so we only get, you know, half of what we paid for it. Alright, so, and the other one was only, you know, twice the price. So I can now sell that. So do you recommend I sell that, or do you think that should be kept in another time? But this one can do, see, this one can do what, 222 square meters, whereas this one only does 9. So we kind of almost kind of tripled our yeah, I think that's where you repair, that's why it's got the so, oh sorry, it's Matt WL100. actually, just get me book and write you down. Nearly pulled the earphones out of my head then. I forgot I was attached. Yeah, I forgot all about that, kind of thing of it. Do you know I didn't put anybody's name down for Horizon Forbidden Doodah? Could instantly put that right, Ray. Right, Farming Simulator 22, Ghost 57, and hello Matt, hope you're well. And Matt, God, I got a job to read that, but I'm going to look on my tablet instead. It's easier. Matt WT100. What's the WT stand for, if I may be so bold? This is just nothing. So welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy a bit of Farmer Simulator. I've only got it for a couple of days. Well, if today is my last day on it, and then I got to give it back to Jess, who I believe is coming tomorrow, and she will be taking it back to the other person who we don't mention anymore. All right, so I'll sell that because I don't need that one. Are you sure? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, go on. All right, so now we don't want to sell it anymore. So I was right in I put it in the car park because I had a feeling it was if you put it in the car park. But I mean, it could have been it was all of them I could have sold now. Right now, can I do anything while I'm here? So if I had a trailer thing or a pickup thing, I could pick up that, can I, and take it back? How would I enable that? Anybody know? I mean, there's no way I can pick this up, is there? I need some kind of forklift management system, wouldn't I? I think you need a forklift. Can I put a forklift on the front of this tractor? Oh, thank you. Hope you are as well. Just initials. Right, okay. Initials. Nice. I like initials. I've got some myself. Right, okay, now we're going to show the AI again. I'm really hammering out the AI today, but it's called AI Trouble, although I don't know if that's gone in on these. Oh yeah, it has gone on the inscription. Right, here's our guy. We're going to create a job, and he's going to go down to our house, just here, and we're going to click on it. I'm sorry, we're going to go to that one. So make sure you do the go to the target destination, and then click. Oh, yeah, you got to make sure you don't click. All right, then select by pushing down on the right stick if you're on an Xbox. All right, and it'd be what R3, I think, if it's a PlayStation. I'm not sure what it is on a PC. And then you select again. Now that we've got the what position you want to put it, and then we say start job. Off he will go and come all the way back to the our farm. You have to have a forklift and a tractor. Can I fit a forklift on this tractor? If so, I could cancel this job and immediately buy one. But I'll tell you what, we'll crack on with the farm because we need to get the cultivator going because we want to move it at a fair old pace. Because after he's started doing this, then obviously he might have come to the end of his load, and so we need to get another AI person out. Now, once I get extremely wide ones, although I won't be able to do it on this game anymore, but if you want me to do a bit on farming simulator, well, actually that's a better word, farmulator. Right, we'll set him going. I don't know why he's got lights on, but still, let's turn those lights. Oh, I can't turn the lights off. Apparently he's wasting lights. Right, he's now come to a dead stop. He is going to go back. Well, see, I'm not driving this. I've got my hands off the wheel, although I can't verify that without a camera. All right, now I'm going to take over, and we're going to pick up. Oh, we didn't need that. We already got a guy on a trailer. Okay, and now we should be able to fill this up, no problem at all, several times. And then I'll show you the deliver function, the deliver and collect function on the AI, which I've suddenly become a genius at just by watching one video. Right, there we go. And yeah, I'm really disappointed by the fact that when this goes up, it's not actually full of solids, beans and things. It's actually a gap. So I wouldn't look at that because that would totally kill the illusion. No clue, says Ghost. Right, how full is that? Wow, it's not that full yet, is it? So this could do several. No, it's what? Just over a third. So this can carry 3 lots, which is great, isn't it? So I may as well get this guy to weight down the end. Although really we should be at the top because I always find it easier to go on the, on this side So we've got to try not to get away with Mr. Tractor there, which is his real name, Mr. Tractor. He has got a real name, but obviously I've changed that, so he's not allowed to use it. You know, if you find this stuff entertaining, please let me know. Right, Mr. Cedar coming up now. Right, we're December, and a perfect time to plant canola, of course, is December. If you have the seasons off, you can do it any kind of, you know, I like to make it easy myself to start off. But yeah, there's still a bit of drawing in there. I mean, with the series, I actually thought it was to be top notcho now, but obviously it's not. You know, it would need a high-powered PC of immense quality, like what Ghost has, I expect. By the way, I didn't ask you, I heard that you bought. Well, you told me, I think, that you got Shadow War and Shadow Mordor on a sale. All right. Oh, hang on, let me just check. The other guy seems to have stopped. Oh no, just I can't see straight. I thought he'd come to a stop then. Just wondered how you were getting on with it. Whether you finished them, whether you're halfway through them, whether you're thoroughly enjoying it, or whether you're you think it's not that good. But I think it's really good because there's all kind of builds you can do that in there. You could have it so that you collect a load of health every time. You can get it so you can pick up a load of money. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with it with the different kind of outfits. So yeah, I just want to know how you're getting on with it. I haven't been showing it because I kind of didn't want to ruin it for you, Ghost. Although I don't think you mind things being ruined, do you? I like to go kind of blind, a bit like Lil, and that's not the my girlfriend, that's Lil Indigestion, the guy who has a little bit of indigestion now and again. It's probably why he chose that word. So I think I'll wait this guy to forge ahead a little bit before I implant him with anything. I don't know why I got this truck. Why have I got this truck? Did I drop something somewhere? I may have deposited something somewhere, and I don't know where that particular item is. How would I find out? Is there a way of finding out where your items are? I think you can look on the map or something, can't you? But obviously, it's that there. There it is. All right, I found it. Have not even started. You haven't even started them. Well, that's kind of shocking, Ghost. I mean, I thought you'd have. I love that game. That Horizon Zero Dawn. In the last few years, God, that's the game that really stood out for me. And I'm a big RPG fan. And that's kind of an RPG slasher, but man, I got so addicted to that. I love that game. I like the speak from the the orcs and all that lot. That was great fun. And I just loved the whole way it played. It was great. You could do it stealthily. Go in there, but all different kind of things you could do with it. It was great. I suppose you're having a lot of fun on. You're still doing Skyrim? I mean, sorry if I'm asking too many of these questions, and you don't want to answer these questions. I mean, just say so, And I'll just keep hammering on till you tell me. No, I'm just joking, Goose. I joke a lot. Right, everything's going well. Right, how is our harvester going? He hasn't actually been that full, but he has come to the end of his monopoly. So I think I'll start here. Yeah, start here. I won't walk too far. I like setting them up, you see, perfectly straight, perfectly able, so there's no kind of wobbling, cheating or anything like that. I want him to get as precise as possible, and if he does miss any bits, I'll fire him. Simple as that. Skyrim has my full attention. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Ghost. I mean, Skyrim, maybe 11 years old, but a few mods on there to tweak up the visual quality. That's even better than it is. I don't do game changing stuff like makes you roll and all that kind of stuff. I must enable that facility that I could roll. I must do that on Sneak at some point because I've forgotten that you could do a roll in it. and that's something I've been always wanted in Skyrim, is a role. Seems to make sense, doesn't it? But they probably just don't want to copy everybody else, do they? They want to be different, don't they? Shame about Starfield. I mean, I don't mind. I like the fact Starfield has been postponed, because you know, I want them to do the game right, and I'd rather wait a little bit longer for a game to be, you know, right and you know, not much bug wise. I prefer that. Prefer to have the quality than the, you know, than the trash. You know, the bugs breaking it, because it really upsets me when they do that. Right, we're still in December. Oh, it's because the time's gone so slow, isn't it? I'll tell you what, let's nip it up a little bit, because it's going far too slow now. Isn't that a character in a movie? Far too slow? Far too slow. I know that was Slarty Bartfast, wasn't it? Close. I know there's a tree there, I'll have to cut that down. I mean, alright with the trees, but you know, they could have just had it at the front of the house and the back of the house, and not near the field. But I suppose that's part of the thrill of the game, isn't it? Avoiding the trees. I don't know, what do you think on that? Yeah, I'll probably go on to about 5 o'clock. Maybe plough on a bit more. get a good pun there. Might have to plough your fields to get rid of those. Is that missiles? I mean, hang on, I can't read that bit very well. To get rid of those misses you hired hands are leaving behind. Yeah, that's what I usually do, guys. I usually plough it myself, you know. Because you know what AI are like in games, you know. They try their best, but they're programmed by humans who don't know what they're doing. Which is why everything's so buggy these days. So, I mean, you know, they don't stand much of a chance, really. Because we can't even program ourselves to go over the shop, can we, and buy stuff. So, I'm pretty sure we can't do it, you know. I'll be glad when you know, when machine AI, you know, like can wasted that bit. When you know, when they can do it. God, slow starting off these things, isn't it? You've got to kind of start off half an hour before the pipe gets there. Otherwise, it never gets there. What was I saying? Yeah, I'll be glad when computers can actually write games themselves and they don't make any mistake. Oh, look at the terrible mistake there. That's disgraceful. Right, I just filled it up to the brim. Yeah, I'll go over that after, because that is disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. I'll make sure he's fired. Although I shouldn't fire him, really. It's the idiots that programmed it. You know, we're great as a species, you know. We're trying to, you know, go to Mars and all this kind, you know, we do all that stuff, but my God, we fight over the stupidest little things, don't we? And we can't program anymore. We kind of lost the ability, but I think it's because they're just more complex, isn't it? Yeah, I'm missing out on profit with all those blanks on me field. Yeah, well, those blanks, I don't quite know what's going on with those blanks, because they're not blank when they're done, but for some reason there's some blankness going on, which, I mean, it's okay because it's harvested, so it only appears on this harvesting stage, so it doesn't seem to be ruining the crops, but because the crops don't have those blanks normally. I mean, you get the odd blank, but that's because, you know, I haven't got much of a brain, isn't it? Oh, look, there's some logs there. Well, we'll get rid of those logs, really. Yeah, really, this time is going far too slow, isn't it? So I want to get the seasons going, really. Oh, one more. Yeah, I really want to get these seasons going, because that's what I was going to kind of have a go on. I had a quick practice. I think it was yesterday. A little quick practice on another save game. I started another save game. Put the seasons on just to kind of get an idea of whether it was feasible or not. It seemed to run at a nice kind of slow pace, so I seemed to be able to do it. So what I'm going to do now, right? I am going to deposit it in there. Now, alright, you say that's a wasted exercise because you could just fill all this thing. Yeah, I agree that is true. But for the sake of showing the AI feature, I'm going to do this. Now, I don't know where this opens, the side, the back, in the front, you know, whatever. So I'm not quite sure. Right, the back. Okay, it's doing it at the back. So what I'm going to do is we're going to tip this out. Alright. And then we're going to do this load and deliver function. And if you don't know where the deliver is, it's, you know, it's just below the lungs. I'm also, yeah, a medical student as well, apparently. A very old one. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to park it in a situation well, let me do that now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to face in a kind of, I don't know, kind of direction. Where would you like me to face? Alright, say, I mean, it doesn't have to be pointing at it. You could just put it in any direction, really. But I'll say, I'll point there, look, right? And then we go to this screen and we go to here. Now, first of all, we've got to find out where the best price is. So, for canola, we have, Le Jardin de Fermier is the best option. Alright, so I'm going to tag it by pressing A, so a flash. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to open the AI menu. So that will, well, we can do it two ways. Open it to the AI menu or go to this particular thing, which is just down from the map. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to create a job. So we just press to create the job, and we want him to load and deliver from the Firma place. Alright, the Firma 400, which is where we are. We want him to pick up canola. Alright, hang on. We want him to pick up the canola, alright, and then we want him to go to Le Fermier de alright, Le Jardin de Premier, de Fermier, yeah, and then we want that to loop several times. So now if this runs out, it will obviously stop. Right, once we've done that, we can just press the X button on an Xbox, right? Now he will go on and do that. So we can see this lovely AI speed up time will not make the hired hands move faster. Yeah, it's a shame it doesn't, isn't it? Be good if they leapt around. See, so now look, I'm not controlling it in any way. If I can prove that by going over here and just twiddling with this, look, I can't use two hands and do this, can I? Although it could be, yeah. So don't forget to please like and subscribe. I'm getting more professional every time I try this. And he can just go off and do what he wants, and I'm just, I'm going to go somewhere else. I mean, when I flick back, look, he's still going his own sweet way. I'm not controlling it. Right, and now we're going to go to this guy and start seeding. So off you go, guy, because I find this kind of stuff boring unless I've got a very wide one that's about 10 times wider. Then I might do it. All right, and then. Well, actually, I found that I can fertilise it right at the start. I find I can do this right at the start. I mean, I don't know about you, but that seemed wild and ridiculous. But apparently, I can do this now. I've tried it and it seems to work. I've done it from when it's just harvested and it still works. So yeah, because I've turned that option off. But I could say I don't know if they're all going to clash at the end. They might do. So maybe I'll wait until they're on the way back. But yeah, I'm trying to get out of December, to be honest. So I'll tell you what. Let's save it there. Well, this is auto saving here. Let's whip it up a bit because it really is going tremendously slow now. Let's whip it up to there. All right. And then we'll get this guy to do that and hope he's wide enough. I think it's because we're not on the... why is that not going on there? I can't quite understand their thought process sometimes. Why won't he do this? Because if you get out, it's not fertilised. Is it got to be... has it got to be have the seeding done first? Because, oops, went the wrong way, I went backwards. Right, let me get on that guy's way. Alright, okay, I may have to do it after, but I have done it right at the beginning here, and it seems to work. So, obviously I'll delay that now, and I'll get some kip. And hope the harvesting doesn't go out of gear, because I want to get the seasons going. Oh, look at those horrible patches there. Really, I get upset when I see that. Right, where's the back? Dude, I got really upset, really upset. And I hope we don't ruin it. Oh, I'm gonna drink of water a minute. I don't know what that green line was there. It was a kind of odd green line there. So now we're into January, and hopefully everything's all right. I should have done it, I suppose, to the right kind of date, really, to start off with. Oh, crikey, that's grown already. Jesus, nipples. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, did I say... Sorry, I shouldn't have... What am I doing? That was kind of stupid. I shouldn't have said a silly thing like that. So I apologise for that. That was... Yeah, I may have gone too fast there. Let me just tweak that down a little bit more. There we go. So now it's growing faster than I can put it down, really. And that guy maybe, you know, may shave off some of the accoutrements there. Right, he's getting very full now. So where's our guy? Right, see, he's our guy. Look, he's making his way there. Look, I'm not controlling it. I'll prove it. I'll move the camera around. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, see, he's AI driver, it says up there. Look. See, I can read that kind of white writing on a kind of dark background. I can read that, but when it goes like blue, oh no, snow's on the ground. Right, it's a full grain tank. Oh, he's got 80%. Okay, let's get this this guy out. He should really have waited, really, shouldn't he? But this guy come back again to pick up another load, so I don't have to worry about him. Messing around with the yeah, it could do, yeah. I wish I'd waited now. I didn't think of it at the time, but I should have waited till it was on August, and then started the seasons, because you know, I did want to do this as you know, as seasons. You know, that is what I put up on the stream. So I want to get cracking on that, otherwise I'm going to run out of time. So really I suppose I'll wait till this is done. Yeah, I just wish they could go at like 500 miles an hour. There, see, this guy's going to go along. I've got my hands off the controls, so I'm just crossing my arms here. If I had a camera I could verify that, but I haven't. I mean, all I can do is rotate it, really. I can adjust the camera, but that's the only thing I can do. And that's going to throw it all on there. We're going to make vast amount of money. Is that it? Wow, that deposited it really fast, didn't it? Alright. Now, because there's nothing left to... oh, right, well, he's still going to... Yeah, he should still make his way there. But what he does, when he gets there, he's going to know that it's... You know, there's no more there. So therefore he's going to just stop at the starting position that I gave him, and he will follow that rigidly while I sack him. Alright, so let's see how these are getting on. Yeah, he's almost full now, so let's hope it ain't too long. I mean, hopefully you know, we can go, you know, if I was driving I'd be driving at a million miles an hour, so don't know what happened with that bit there. Hope that's alright. Get off, you crows. So yeah, I should have to have a go on number 19, but I'm going to miss this AI thing, because now that I've kind of cracked it, you know, it's a really good feature. I think it's one of the best things. When ploughing when ploughing, hang on, let's read the tablet. I can't read that off there, and it turns my head left as well. When ploughing, seeding, harvesting or fertilising, you should be on the slowest time. Yeah, well, I want it on slow time, but I want to get it to where I can do the seasons. So I want to harvest it. I think once I've harvested, then I might be able to plant it. But the trouble is, I think I'm the wrong month to plant canola. That's the trouble. So I want to get it as close as I can to August, so that at least I'm not wasting this particular stuff. And then from then on, obviously I would have to plant the right things at the right time. And I think that's why this game runs so slow now, is because it's expecting you to do the seasons, isn't it? Which I must admit, a couple of people that I have seen have been doing the seasons. They seem to be quite used to it, so I know that guy might have to move there. Where is he? Yeah, this guy might have to move a little bit. Move, move, move. That's it. There we go. Right, this guy is nearly back now. There we go. Here he comes. Coming back to the farm any minute, and then we can empty that gibbles. And I presume we can just go and deliver this thing to that particular place again. Where am I on the map there? God, I'll tell you what, he's a slow driver. And he is wiggling a bit. I'll tell you what, I'm going to dismiss the driver and I'm going to do it myself, because I can go at 3 times the speed. And I can put the lights on really bright so I can see. Oh man, I missed the turn in there. Hang on, I missed the turn in. Not quite sure where the turn in is, to be honest. That's why I usually like the big map. Oh, he was going the right way. Oh, sorry, I went the wrong way. Yeah, but I can drive it, you know, full power. I don't know if he does that, because you know he's obviously going to be full now. So I want to go left. Is it left here? It's only January, for goodness sake. It's kind of ruined the stream, really. But I like keeping this big one up because, you know, it means I do less mistakes. Although I kind of ruin that out. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the harvest going bad. Yeah, Ghost. Yeah. So I don't want it to go bad. Oops, Crikey just crashed into an enormous potato there. Although it may have been a tree. In fact, it was a tree. And if there's a car coming, I don't care. I'm just going to cut in front of it. And then the car is right, left, right, left. Oh, I could have knocked that sign over. Jess absolutely loves that. Apparently Jess is coming over tomorrow, and she has been actually I did say that on the Horizon Forbidden West that she was catching up on me on that, but she's actually been playing Zero Dawn, because she hasn't done and finished the Frozen Wilds, so she's a little bit into the Frozen Wilds now, like doing the first couple of missions, so she's trying to actually complete the game there. So she's leaving the Forbidden West for a minute just so she can get that one done, because obviously, you know, one carries on from the other, so you know it might, you know she might get a problem with it. I don't know where I'm going here. I just park it here willy-nilly like that. Right, what am I doing? We got to go and empty the bin, haven't we? Right, it's February now, so we're whipping through the time. Right, let's go around here, try not to hit the wall there. Right, where is the poor old soul here? Where is he? Over here somewhere? There he is, there he is. Just empty this cartload. Oh, wrong side. Well, at least I got some money now, which is something. I was able, you know, was able, sort of able. I can't talk. So that I can get this. What's Matt saying? Matt, There are speed limits on the road and on the equipment. Yeah, but we ignore that, Ghost. Yeah, we pretend it's Grand Theft Auto because nobody's going to find me, are they? At least I hope not. That's a good DLC, says Matt. What's a good DLC? Yeah, the harvester is full. Yeah, that's why I'm here collecting it. Although it's you're obviously there was a bit of a lag there. What's a good DLC? The seasons DLC, you mean, on number 19. Now I could kind of fly along beside him, but it's a little bit tricky to keep up with that guy. He's a bit of a raving lunatic, isn't he? But I think I'll have a kip now. I think. Actually, that'll be going backwards towards the house. Although let's just leave it lying around here. As long as there's nobody in the way. What's happening here? That's the cutter. He seems to be developing his bananas there. Now, of course, that you may think that's a stupid harvest. Oh, harvest! Oh, we stop because it's raining. Because it's snowing. In fact, it's snowing. It's snowing. Which I'm presuming will not. I like the Frozen Wild sword. Oh, the Frozen Wild, yeah, the Frozen Wild, yeah, that's right. We were onto that, yeah, that's a good one. Frozen Wild did make creatures, really, they were a step up because I got through the whole game and thought, oh yeah, no, I'm level what 50 or whatever it was when I went into Frozen Wilds, I think. Although I think I went back and then I think I went in and had a look. And then I went back, finished the story, and then went into the Frozen Wild. So I was, really high on stuff. I had, all the best weapons in the game by the time I went in. But because there's such a, they're more difficult. They're just stronger, and they left all that sludgy stuff lying around and all that lot. Yeah, but it's really, really good DLC. I found that pretty tough towards the end of the Frozen Wilds. It's a bit like what it is now. This is the Frozen Wilds. It's kind of appropriate we're talking about it, really. Although it's not. So I might stretch it out to about 5:30 because I want to show this seasons thing, and the seasons aren't really helping me. So I quickly want to get onto that, but I obviously want to get this stuff done before it goes off, as we say in the West Country. We don't want it to go off. That guy has stopped for some reason. So I take it there's a problem. Now, which guy is that? Mr. Cultivator has done his job. Now he needs to get cracking on this pile of rhubarb. Although, first of all, we want to get that sorted. So I think we'll delay that. We'll let this guy get to the end of the row, and then I'm just going to whip back. Do that little bit that he's missed, and then I'm going to fire him. No, I won't fire him. Or her. Well, it could be a her, actually. Let's see if it's a her. If it is a her, we're definitely firing him. No, on second thoughts, if it's a man, we're firing it because we want a nice, pretty young lady. Although, not that, I prefer young ladies. I mean, that's ridiculous. Although there could be an element of truth in that because I'm a man. Or at least I think I am. I mean, I wasn't the last time I looked. But it's a lovely snowy day in the Himalayas. Alright, let's find that bit that he missed, a little scrimpet. Yeah, I just wish they would get this right. The creature's up now, beefed up. Yeah, definitely beefed up, Matt. My God. I take it the harvesting is not doing the harvesting while it's... Oh no. Oh, I may have to delay this harvesting. Alright, turn it off, save petrol. I thought for a minute that was the harvesting. Right, I'm not allowed to do this now? Let's have check the... How come this isn't fertilised? Oh, because it's already been done, yeah, it's already yeah, this is what we've done. Oh, it's nice and crunchy on your feet. Hear that? Nice crunchy sound. So does it say that the yield is dropping there? It doesn't seem to recognise, although it is recognises in that. It says it's harvested. Obviously, so this could be an optical illusion, what we're seeing here. But I'd rather pick it up than not pick it up. What do you think I should do it? Well, if I did that now, I mean, blur, it's only a few little scraps. Alright, I mean, I might lose a million miles here, but you know, I don't want to lose a million miles for one of your smiles. I mean, that would be stupid, wouldn't it? Right, so let's do this. I want to get the seasons going. Christ's sake! I mean, come on. Oh, hello. What's happening there? What happened? Hang on. Please don't let that ruin my crop. Because if so, I'll instantly sack the whole farm. Although really, I suppose I should be sacking myself. Well, you're staying with it, with me, Matt. I like that. Don't forget the, in case you're wondering, should you like and subscribe? I've got a lovely little thing that I can flash up on the screen there, and by pressing it and then not pressing it, I can do. So please like and subscribe. I'm enjoying doing that. It's something I've just enacted, and I like enacting because I used to go to acting school. Boom, boom. Oh, hang on. If I turn that off, I should be able to go quicker. That's it. Yeah. Right. I do believe I can harvest now without fear of the police coming to arrest me. So we're just gonna nip back here, although we can't see because of the stupid trees that I've got to cut down. That is right in my way. I'm going to chop that down for starters. Well, I've got to try. It's very difficult to get this straight, isn't it? Because if you start off wonky, I mean, you end up with a wonky AI driver. You don't want wonky AI drivers, not on my. Right, okay. Well, looks like he is wonky. Never mind. I'll leave him. He can be wonky if he wants. Right, he's seeding canola at the wrong time of year, but we haven't done it yet. Right, let's see what this guy's going to do. Right, what are you going to do? Is there anything for me to pick up? God, Scout Rework. Hello, Scout Rework. How are you? You came in the other day, didn't you? Can a bigger combine, John Deere ×9? I don't know, because I don't know what the makes do, Scout, unfortunately. You don't mind if I call you Scout, do you? Scout Rework. I like to put the whole name down, so because I like to do, the whole name. Although I might say Scout now, I like to put the whole thing down, so I've got everything. In fact, that's 100 from that. Did I write 100? Oh, I did write 100. Oh, hello, it's gone pitch black. Oh dear. Now I don't know where he is. Now I suppose those two steering wheels on my left is a great indication of where they might be. Although I'm going completely the wrong way. Where's my harvester? What's this guy here? Oh, that's that idiot there. Yeah. Oh, that idiot actually could, he could get on with some work. Hang on, let's switch to him a minute. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Right, let's switch to him because he's got to do his job now. Right, let's get this guy going and try and get as straight as I can. Yeah, I very quickly want to get this to. I just want to get this harvested, and then I can really crack on and do the thingy, do that because this is what it's supposed to be all about. Not sure if RayRay can afford a bigger combine yet. Yeah, not yet. I do as soon as I can. I normally get a wider one because it takes inordinately long to go through a field. I think if you start off on the kind of American map, I can't remember what it's called, Cheesedale or something, I don't know. So I'm a big fan of cheese apparently, especially in Skyrim. Apparently you get smaller fields, so you know it's very quickly you pick up the stuff, so it's not too bad. Whereas this one seems rather large, which is the Haut-Beyleron or whatever it is. I don't know what it's called. Some kind of Italian job, isn't it? Although that was a good film actually. Right, we're still okay on the harvesting. Right, he's okay. What's this guy doing? Yeah, we'll get this guy hoovering in a minute. I may have said hoovering there. Yeah, ignore that statement. Right, now, where is the guy that's... I get very lost on these things. On which farm is where. Oh, that's the wrong guy, actually. I wanted the cedar. What's this guy doing here? He's stuck. Is he going on the my field? If so, he's a complete he's a complete nutcase. I mean, he probably could do this field actually. Probably could do with fertilising. So actually, let's do that. I don't know if you can see in the dark, but let's hope so. It's probably all going to grow at the wrong time, isn't it? Am I in the wrong place? Oh, I don't know what's going on with the AI. It's a bit creepy, really. Yeah, it's moving such a pace. It's actually growing as fast as we're applying it. I have the John Deere ×9 on Xbox One. And I can harvest corn on Long Oak Farm in Farming Simulator 19. Yeah, I got Farming Simulator 19. Can switch to sorghum. I good. Yeah, sorghum. Yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah. Oh crikey, it's that idiot getting in the way. Oh, it was me. hang on. Let me get this idiot out of the way. Who employed this twerp? Oh, it was me. Right, you're fired, Ray. Yeah, look, now you've melded into him now. Can't you move? What is wrong with you, Sonny Jim? Are you like non-aligned or something? What's up with this guy? Oh, he's stuck on the logs. yeah. Never put logs near where you're trying to de-log. Yeah, alright, that was a mistake leaving logs there. I admit they are a little bit too close to the cabbages there. So yeah, we have been doing a little bit of cutting down with a chainsaw. So it might be a good idea to get those out of the way, because he's going to steer his way madly into it, isn't he? Let me just throw this over here somewhere in the path of this one, for instance. Oh god, now I've messed it up. God blimey. Cheese and onions. Actually, it's a good idea to turn the light on. Yeah, sorry, alright, I'll be with you in a minute. I'll tell you what, I'll put it on the road, they won't mind. Yeah, I like upsetting them. It's part of the thrill of this game. You know, I'm either turning into Grand Theft Auto or, Forza, one of the two. just to kind of, work everybody up and just be a real pain in the gibbles, really. I like being a pain in the gibbles on this game. It kind of passes the time, doesn't it? And plus it upsets people, which, is twice the joy, isn't it? Right, can you move now, mate? Well, answer me then or you're fired. Is that little twig in the way, is it? Is it? Can I get the stump? No, it's not a stump. I thought it was a stump now. Alright, keep your horse on. Oh, I ain't got a horse. Now that is the stump. Right, okay, I'll move it. I'll move it. God blimey, keeps on, doesn't he? Stop nagging. Flaming nag bucket. I'll park on the other side of the road. In fact, I'll go on this guy's farm actually. I mean, don't care about him. We just put it here. That stops his farming. Has this guy given up on me or something? Is he on strike? Because if so, we'll be sacking him. What's in the way here? Right, alright, get off. Alright, you're fired. I'm sorry. If you can't do your job, you're fired. I mean, if a stump's just gonna, a tiny little stump like that, it's gonna, you know, upset you. I'm afraid you're off. What are you saying in the chat? Stop sign you ran over. Oh, was it a stop sign? Oh, I ignore stop signs. Ghost says, oh, that's Ghost, yeah. Working at night is confusing. And Scout says, can feed your chickens wheat, barley, and sorghum. Oh, sorghum is a plant, is it? Oh. Can sell the logs to sawmill. Yeah, that's what I did. I did a little bit of logging with my chainsaw. And made sure I logged that in the logbook. Log it in. Oh, that's not a bad joke, is it? Logged it in the logbook, selling logs. No, you don't like. All right, okay, you didn't appreciate that. Wow, you're miserable, aren't you? Can I do this yet? Well, so much for seasons today. Right, can you do this now, mate, or what? Oh, finally. Right, you go off and plantify that. Jeez. Right, this guy is, yeah, it's probably a bit too soon to be doing that, so I'll tell you what, we'll just park him back here, although he may get in the way. Oh, there's another tomato there, although I think that's a stump. I might have said tomato. If I said tomato there, I thought that was a mistake. I'll tell you what, I'll park this on that guy's field as well, just for that really upset, although I kind of chased the crows away now. I've kind of helped him. Do have a pickup truck in the back. I have a pickup truck. Yeah, that's where I was putting the wood. Yeah, I was putting it in the back. Right, this guy is full up to the cheese, so we're gonna go and see where his cheese is. Apparently, I like cheese. I mean, I don't know why cheese seems to be a thing today, but I seem to have a different thing every day of the week. I don't know what it is. I just like yeah, I just think of things, and it can sometimes come out as a random word, and sometimes it could be, you know, a little bit on the rude side. Which, you know, I try very hard not to do that stuff. But must be, it's a bit of a laugh. Right, let's go back a bit, otherwise he's not going to distribute his contents. Right, and then we'll tell this guy to deliver using the AI function, which I hoped Jess was going to come in and watch, but obviously she's far too interested in something else, like an interview, to even be bothered with it. So, that's fair dues, that's fair cop. We're coming up to March now, so the only way I can find out what the best things are for certain times of year is to actually do the seasons quickly and then come back out. How the combine load? What do you mean, how the combine load? How do I unload it, or? Oops, hang on. Watch it, mate. Watch it. Although I'm driving that one. Hang on. Let's go back to this one. Yeah. Get out of his way, because you're in his way now. Where are you going to go? Which won't get in the way? I'll tell you, I'll go down there a minute. That's it, down there. Yeah. Don't get in the way of the other guy though, or I'll move you in a minute. Right. Okay. Then we'll go back to this one, and then we'll hover him over the next bit. We'll put a pipe in. I think this is the longest end of the field. So I like going down the longest end, because obviously there's less journeys, because, you know, You're a mathematical genius. You can work stuff like that out. Right, we're going to back a bit, but you'll probably miss half the field. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. Because I didn't lower it and get that going and get the arrow going. There you are. I get there in the end. I mean, it takes an inordinate amount of time. And then we get this guy to go and deliver this at Le Jardin des Fermiers, or the farmer's garden. Or she is watching and not saying anything. It could be, well, just goes, she will not watch and not say nothing. Goes, you know, she can't stop talk. She won't talk. You know, she won't not talk on my stream. I mean, she don't talk on her streams. Yeah, well, she don't do any streams. Come to think of it. So we're not going to load and deliver. We're going to deliver to Le Jardin des Fermiers. God, I'm going to swallow my tongue there. All right, which is, and we're going to start his starting position. I don't know where I'm starting from. His starting position. Well, let's say his starting position is where he is now. All right, okay. I'm going to do that, and off he goes. Tell a lie, I didn't. Oh yeah, there he goes. All right, there he goes. So he's going to go off to Le Jardin de and he's going to deliver that. And then I think he's going to come back probably to his starting point. All right. Beautiful. I mean, I do quite like this AI thing. And apparently you can flick between these, and you can do the same with it. I mean, it's not really any good for doing the fields and stuff, because it's mostly to go to rewind, all that kind of stuff. Right, I don't know about you, but I fancy going to kip. Hopefully it won't. I don't know. Should I wait till the harvest first? Might be a better plan, mightn't it? What are we on at the moment? Because we are quite a fast speed at the minute, 120. So, but I am trying to get this seasons thing going. That was supposed to be the highlight today, but obviously I didn't start it at the right place. Kind of a little bit dumb, really. Not that I would want to admit that, but I probably am a little bit dumb. Slightly. Right, that's cultivated, that's harvested, and then we'll get the other guy going, doing the seeding momentarily. But as soon as that's harvested, we're going to start kicking it forward at 100 miles an hour. Hopefully it gets till August, and then we can whip in the seasons. I very much like to do it now, but it might upset the tomatoes a bit. I'll tell you what, let's switch it on just for a second, just to see how it would. Just a second, alright, not too long, although, hang on, I better reduce the speed, hang on, because otherwise it's going to kick in so fast it might kick me really hard. So where are we? We are in April, so it's planting. Yeah, we shouldn't be doing canola, so yeah, let's turn that off, man. I just want to see. So let's turn that off again. And save that. Right, what's the guy saying? I think tractor is a touch too small for that load. Yeah, I did wonder if that was going to be a little bit too heavy for it, but I thought I'll take a gamble, because there's nothing like a good gamble now and again. And luckily it was able to pull it, otherwise I would have had to get another one. So yeah, I just played a hunch, and luckily my hunch paid off. Time flies when you mess with it. Yeah, that's the trouble. So sorry if I advertise seasons and it hasn't really kicked in yet, but because I didn't know how quickly it would enable and all that kind of stuff, I didn't quite know what to do. So I thought I'd just get this stuff grown and harvested first. Didn't realise it would take this long, to be honest. and I don't want to fast forward it into some ridiculous speed just in case it ruins my crop. I might go to say 30 times. It could be a foolish mistake. So I'm hoping. I just want to harvest that last bit, but he's taking his time. Times like this, I wish I had a wider avenue. But I really want to get on with the spraying, really. Because I don't know what's sprayed at the minute. Where's the... yeah, it doesn't show, that's the trouble. That's the only trouble with this, it doesn't tell me. It's like, this is kind of one bit that's not working right. So it's, and especially at night, I don't know which field is what, to be honest. So I might go back to me Caberoni. Just kip a minute. I need a good kip. I hope my crops don't get ruined. I mean, 30 times isn't too bad because it does go quite slow. Right, what's Scout saying? Can a large field 38, field 39, 40, 40? You can a large field 38, 39, 40, 41 and 42? I have, I've got 38, 40 and 41. I haven't got 39 yet. I mean, I can't afford it yet because it's like 140 odd. So I can't afford that stuff. The rolling thing is a bug. It shouldn't say roll in there. It should be showing the fertilised and it's not. So I've actually got to look at the field to find out. You might have weeds turned off. Yeah, I have weeds turned off as well. I don't want to go into that stuff because I didn't want to make it too complicated for myself because I'm not great at this game. You know, I'm just kind of still learning because I haven't done it, a huge amount even on number 19. So I've kind of left all that stuff off. I've got no weeds, no lime, no fieldstone, no periodic ploughing needed, no crop destruction, and then I'm gradually going to put these on a bit at a time. Although I've got to give it back tomorrow. So, and I have got economic on easy, just to kind of at least make some money and get somewhere for a minute. Because otherwise, I'd probably lose money because I've already made huge mistakes when I started the game. But that's because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a complete, absolute idiot, really. I just don't know enough, really. To be quite frank, Harry. If you don't know why I would say that, is this part of? I can't tell which is grass and which is the tornadoes here. Hang on, is it that? Let me see if I can apply this grunge. No. So I think I've got to wait a little bit longer before I can apply this. Right, what's this guy doing? Not a lot, apparently. Right, he can probably start cracking on now with his thingies. I'll have to kind of turn on the seasons and hope for the best, really, innit? And hope it kind of coincides with the cornflakes. Right, yeah, another stupid mention there for cornflakes. And this guy's still driving back, I mean, he does go at kind of 26 miles an hour, and that's the kind of maximum. So he is actually driving probably as fast as he can go. Baby steps, yeah. You calling me a baby, Matt? Okay, cool, says Matt. Baby steps, yeah. Well, I'm not, I'm not an expert at this. I'm a complete novice, really. So, I'm just trying to make it easy for myself. Where's this guy going? Oh, he is coming back. Right, okay, that's right. I didn't quite know where he was going then. I thought he'd lost it. Right, those two guys are going. Fertilising I'll get to in a minute. We just want this guy to flaming hurry up. Come on! You're holding up the seasons here. I'm 2 hours in. I was supposed to have done the seasons. What else can I do? You know, to give you some kind of interest to do with deprogramming. Let's have a look. Let's get a kind of random guy. Although we'd have to get into a truck first. Let's see. Let's get into. I'm trying to think what the other options are. So if I go into that and create a job. See, this guy can. Well, he's only a car actually, so it's the wrong person really to do it. But I think that's all the options there are at the moment. Is that? So if I just dismissed him for a minute, although I'll let him come home first. We're getting into April, so I want to whiz this on. As soon as he's done that, I'm going to whiz it on to Augustus, which of course is what August is named after, because I'm also a historian as well. Oh dear, is there nothing I haven't done? I'm a master. I'm a novice at everything and a master at none. I think I'll put it on a normal too at some point. I think on my Formula, Farming Simulator 19, I think I'm on normal, so that's why I probably can't make any money. What should I do? 2 days per month? No, it's probably. Can I do like -1? Oh crikey! You can do a whole 28 days if you want. I don't think I better do that one. Man, let's get so much. Sit back and watch the current crop rot on the stalk. Don't be such a pessimist, Ghost. We've nearly done it, you know. Oh, hang on. Oh, you, quick, hurry up. Farm needs melting here. All right, you're fired. I'm taking over. Because I could cut across the lake. Actually, I wonder what happens if you go into the lake there. Just try to go through the lake. Would you be able to go through the lake, or would it, sink and you'd never be able to get it back again? I better not do that, had I? Adoi? What kind of language is that, Ray? Adoi. That's terrible language. Call yourself a linguistic, which I am, of course. I've been everywhere, man. I've done everything. I've been everywhere, man. I've been master at fathering. I don't know. You have to ask Jess next time she's on, or if she comes into the stream. To me, as I'm an observer, it seems like they've been brought up quite nicely. They're really good kids. They're really nice. They seem to like me. They seem to like me a lot, which is always a bonus. So, I don't know. I mean, you'd have to ask other people whether they thought I'm a good father or not. But I mean, you'd have to ask kids. So, I mean, if I'll get the kids round, you can ask them, and they'll probably lie because I'll be there. But I don't think I've done too bad a job. I wouldn't say I'm the perfect daddy, though. I mean, who is? Apart from the perfect daddy, I mean, they probably would be. They probably would be perfect, wouldn't they? But it seems like we've done a fairly good job. Me and the ex, we seem to have done a fairly good job at raising the kitty winkies. They're pretty truthful, faithful. What about faithful? I mean, good for you, man. Yeah, they both said they like me a lot, which is always nice to hear, isn't it? Can half canola and half corn. Have I got half canola and half corn? I hope I haven't. I've said it all for canola, so I shouldn't be getting any cornness. Just corny jokes, unfortunately. And by the way, my book is on sale now at every store in the world. for 99 pence. Ray's 101 ridiculous jokes. Although I may have changed the title from my last time I announced it, which I think was 101 awful jokes. So we changed it now to ridiculous jokes. Some of them are quite ridiculous. But we're nearly finished. How is the crop doing? Are we we're on the right message? Oh crikey, those are almost done there. Yeah, I should have started this. I should have like paused everything. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Why don't I pause? Although if I pause the season, that would completely ruin it, wouldn't it? So I'm not sure how I'm going to desync it. How am I going to... You can harvest grape. Yeah, I've heard you can do a lot of stuff in this. I haven't really gone into any of it. All I did once on 19 was... I got a horse. Because Jess likes horses. So... We put down a little horse thing. Apparently you can like put fences down separately now, which is another feature of the Farming Simulator 22, is you can put it down manually now, whereas before we got to put it down as one big chunk. So we got a horse thing, but I didn't realise you had to run it around every day and give it exercise, otherwise it would go downhill. I didn't know that. So we instantly stopped worrying about horses and give it up. And just leave him in the fence doing nothing. I mean, it's a bit of a waste of money, but still. So I haven't really touched on the advanced stuff, like grapes, potatoes, bananas, whatever. All seems rather complicated because apparently, yeah, you got this new stuff now. What's that? You can sell tomato and lettuce as well. Oh, really? God, I had to do that when I was young. I helped my mum out, with the gardening, her poor little fingers, arthritis, she had quite bad arthritis. Thankfully, I haven't got that. Yeah, so I used to help her out a lot with the garden. It was like cabbages, carrots, all that kind of stuff. So I used to be a farmer when I was little. Well, not a farmer, a true farmer, just like a at-home one. And which is probably why I got a bad back, obviously. So as soon as we get to April, we'll kind of whip it forward at about 360 times, so that we quickly get to August. It'll ruin the crops, but we'll have to kind of, reset. We just leave it there to rot. Because I don't know how we're going to get back into the seasons thing, because I kind of advertised seasons and now I'm not doing it, but I didn't realise it was a very complicated process of timing it. I mean, how was I to know that time, not enabling it was completely ruin the whole structure and the fabric of the universe? I mean, I didn't know that. Right, so what's going on with the rest of them anyway? Can I fertilise this yet? Hey! I mean, I usually just do it myself. So I don't know why these won't. Hang on. Let me just check. See, that's... Normally, I do it 50% before it's grown, and then 50% after it's grown. And it seems to work. So I'm going to do a test run a minute. A quick flash like that. Alright. And just see if it's 100%. Yeah, it does, look. You see? So why this bloke is refusing to do it, I don't know. I'm going to sack him. I've already done this once. Save the strawberries for cake and bread. Yeah, I haven't gone in. Yeah, I haven't gone into any of that. What's that? Has Shane's come in? Hello, Shane. Hi, Goes. How you keeping? No, I didn't say hello to me. Oh, hello. Hello. You did say hello. Hello, Shane. How are you? All right. How'd you get on your arc? I'm kind of watching it, but yeah, I'm not really interested too much in arc now. I kind of played it for death for 6 years, but yeah, I would like to do the, what do you call it, the necromancer or whatever it is. The what's the thing that you got to kill? The overseer. That's it. The overseer. I haven't really gone into the overseeing yet. I've got everything set up. plus all the, you know, special equipment and, you know, all that lot. I've got everything set up, but I just think I'm just too scared to do it, because I'm thinking, oh, I'll lose 20 T-Rexes. I mean, I've still got another 20 T-Rexes, but it means I've got to train them up, I've got to get their levels up, you know. So that's why I'm too scared to do it. And also, it's really hard to do it and not lose half of them down the cliff, isn't it? Yeah, down the molten lava and all that stuff. Now, I don't know whether I'm over, you know, whether I missed a bit here, so I'm just going to guess here, because I don't know what else to do. I don't know whether this is done. That hasn't been done, right. So this guy should go ahead and do that. I'm playing a blinder. But yeah, I'm just trying to get to August so we could do this flaming seasons. I mean, I kind of, you know, kind of done it wrong here, haven't I? I mean, I'd have to do a stream, like another stream tonight at this rate. And I'm going to do this because I want to catch the bit that I missed on there. I mean, call me an idiot. I mean, I just want to catch the edge because I think I may have missed the edge of that one. So I'm just going to let this guy float over. Can switch to PC and use the steering wheel. Oh, really? Cool, that'd be good fun. Yeah, that would really get you into the swing, wouldn't it? Ghost have been playing Skyrim a lot. Yeah, I think we've all been playing that a lot. I haven't got back to me 360. I will probably do the 360, you know, as my next kind of video. You ain't going to leave that gap there, are you, Skipper? Because if you are, you're sacked. Because he started fertilising and then got to a spot where time screwed, it confused him, so he stopped. Yeah, I was supposed to be doing the seasons, unfortunately, and I've kind of messed up with the time. What is this guy doing? You're fired. I'm sorry, but you're fired, mate. Because this guy hasn't got a clue, has he? What is wrong with him? I'm sorry, but you're a complete loony. And I will not have loonies working on this farm. I don't care what you say. You can go on your banded knees and beg if you want, but... Well, go on then. If you go on your hands and knees and beg, I might still employ you. I can be so harsh. Really, I really can. Then don't complain when the hired hand refuses to fertilise the field. Well, yeah, you're right there, Ghost. You're absolutely right. Have the super strength and need more money and use GPS. What, on this GPS? Don't quite know how you're swinging it there, Scout. Do you mean on Arc or do you mean on this? I don't know what's going on. I think I'll do this myself, because I don't think these guys got a clue what they're doing sometimes. See, look at that, a nice visual representation that is wet. But as soon as you put plants down here, you've got no idea where you've been. It does make it rather difficult to orchestrate, doesn't it, really? And he's wonky to boot. I just think there's a backward step when they do non-parallel. Hang on, just see if he gets to the end in a minute. Alright, okay, he's not fired. You know, I just think it doesn't make sense. You know, you got to have a perfect oblong or square or whatever. I mean, anything that's not, it's just totally sends these guys haywire, doesn't it? But now apparently he's going to do the other guy's field at the same time. Now, is he going to hit that? Hit that? I mean, it's very tight there. I'll tell you what, I'm keeping an eye on this. I don't want him to miss a skimp. What do you think, Ghost? What do you think on the old farm end? Do you think I'm up to it or not? I mean, I guess I would say no. But I'm trying to learn it bit by bit. You know, I'll get into the old multi-culture at some point, and yeah, he's kind of missed that bit. I'll do that bit. he obviously, you know, don't like working on a path. It could be because he didn't want to do the other guy's field. It could have been that. On PC version of Farming Simulator 22. I don't know why I can't say Farming Simulator 22. It's not that difficult, but apparently it comes out as Formula 1 or something else usually. I must be some kind of crazy person. April, God, it's going dismissively slow, isn't it? I just want to get this harvest in. Right, it's all been harvested. Right, okay, we're all harvested. We need to kind of whip this out real sharpish like, doesn't it? Right, okay, let's try and whip this forward now. This guy, I don't know, where is he? Let's get him out of the way for, I mean, let's just shove this guy anywhere out of the way. Right, there. Right, okay, you're dismissed. That guy, I don't know what's going on. This guy is still hammering away. Good. He might run out of seeds at some point. This guy, I don't know. What is he doing? Has he got any grub? Has he got anything here? He has got some stuff. Right. I want him. This is the AI coming in. Have a fill in 22 lightsaber chainsaw. Don't tell me there's a lightsaber chainsaw. I've heard mods have been disabled when this came out, and they're gradually trying to creeping their way back in. It's a bit of a shame. Right, we're going to get this guy to do a job now. We're going to create a job, and he is going to go to Le Jardin de Poil. Alright, and he's going to start at that starting position, which is where is he? Where is the starting position? I don't know where he is for a start off. Where is he? Is this guy? Is it this guy here? I think that's the wrong guy actually. Hang on. I need to get in. I need to get in there. Open an AI worker. That's it, right? And then we need to create a job. So we need to deliver to Le Jardin de Pompidou. Right, and he needs to start from, well, that position to be fine. Alright, start job. Off you go. Right, he's going to go off, deliver that to Le Jardin de Pompidou, and he's going to come all the way back. So that's the AI bit that we've been able to do. I'll do the, you know, deliver and whatever. Well, I was able to show that, but literally what you do is make sure you're not on the thing where you fill it. Make sure you're a little bit away, just on the path, alright? And then tell it, you know, tell the pickup to be firma 400, which is where your silo is. Then say where you want it to go. You know, make sure you've got the right driver, and make sure you get in and enable the AI driver. And then you can just pick the point where you want him to end up at the end, all right, and what direction you want him to point, all right. And then you go to the silo, fill it up, and then you will go to where he has to go, and then you can loop it so it keeps on doing it over and over again. Like with the smaller one, I had to do that about 3 times, so it does work remarkably well. Considering. Right, we're in May now, so we're getting close. So I would like to just do a little bit on the seasons, really. But I should have just stopped growing and stuff. I should have just stopped it, shouldn't I? Just kind of stopped it in December, got rid of the stuff, harvested it all, just stopped, and then moved to the seasons, and then just let it run. That's what I should have done. Why didn't somebody tell me that? Yeah, that's my question. Which way is he going? Is he going left to right or right to left? I take it he's going left to right. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't tell. I mean, I imagine that's him there, and he's going left to right. Yeah, so he's going left to right. Yeah, that works out. and we got to get the other guy who's busy doing nothing, working the whole day through. He's on there, which is, yeah, that guy. That's it. So he's got to go to 38. So I'll have to, I don't know, I'll have to kind of freeze it, I think. He is on the wrong side of the road, RayRay. Who is? Well, yeah, he's on the American side of the road, Shane. Unfortunately, you know, they can't make it for the English, so they just got, it's too much trouble to reprogram it to go on the other side of the, on to the left hand side of the road. So, you know, we're forced to drive the wrong side of the road. Just hope we don't get on our rail cars and do the same, innit? Do have a dry corn silo. Well, I have a silo that carries all of them, I think. What was it? Dry corn. I don't know what dry corn is. Is that the stuff that flies out of the back when you harvest it? Because that's another part of the game I haven't done. I haven't done the oh, I tell a lie, I did the tutorial on 19 where it showed you how to, you know, pick up that stuff and bale it. I think I had to go on the tutorial, but I didn't actually do it in my game. I hope I haven't missed any of the text, by the way. Why ain't I got 277 subs, says Shane. I don't know, how many have you got, Shane? Oh, sorry, I missed that one. Sorry about that. I don't know how many you got, Shane. I mean, I don't know how I got 277. I expected to get 5, let alone 277. It does seem to be going up at the moment. I don't know, it's probably because I'm back on live streaming, isn't it? Can Park, what's that? Gout says, can Park, do you have West by Wisconsin map? Need a John Deere tractor and a John Deere combine. See, I don't know what John Deere and all this kind of stuff do, really. I've got no idea about farming equipment. I've heard of Ferguson Massey, that's the only one I've heard of. But apart from that, I know zilch about farming. But you got greedy and wanted more money, says Ghost. Need to plant some corn. I don't know, corn isn't. I always go for the thing that collects the most money and just concentrate on that the whole time. I think soya on 19 was the best one, so I just did that all the time. Didn't bother with anything else. RayRay has basically started a fresh game here. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's fresh game on Farming Simulator 22, which is this is probably my last day. I mean, I could do it later, maybe tomorrow morning, but I probably won't stream that. Well, I would love to, because I want to do the seasons. I'm just waiting for this to harvest. I think it's all harvested now. So actually, what I'm thinking is, should I do it now and do the seasons? You know, would that seriously interrupt my vegetables? I better put it on the kind of normal time, which is, I think, is like 5 times, but I'll do say 10. No, I'll do 5. I'll do 5, right? So now seasons are in. So if we look at the seasons thing, so we shouldn't really be doing canola, but we've done it, so it's probably going to get ruined. I'll forsake, you know, because I do want to show this, just this really. So barley has to be. So what we do, we'll skip right till say August. We'll kind of whip it up to August as quick as we can, and I forget about the cultivating and all that lot, because I do want to kind of show this really. So let me just whip it all up there. You know, real whip it on there. Let's really fly it down the wind. As I like to call it. Alright, I mean, it might make this grow so fast it'd be done at the wrong time of year, but you know, I can always pause it, scrape it up, and you know, put it in the lorry. Actually, corn used for biogas is more profitable, really. Alright, yeah, I haven't gone into any of that kind of stuff on any of it. I had 17. 19, but again I didn't really play them much. Scout says, can drive a John Deere 8RX tank side with a corn planter field 38. Alright. Hello Zamaron from, what's that, from Ukraine. Good luck. Thank you coming in Zamaron. Please hit that like button. We're always wanting that like button hit, don't we? Because it helps the algorithm, which as you know is what YouTube feeds on. And if we don't feed them, they just starve and die. But yeah, Ukraine, good luck in the Ukraine. I'm all for you, Skip. Whole of the UK is behind you. There's a President Putin in hearing me say that, otherwise he'll drop one on me. Never speed up time when planning. It's alright, I'll make a horrendous mistake because I want to get seasons going and I want to have a little go at it, and we're kind of missing that whole banana skin, aren't we, really? Right, what's up with this guy? What's up with this guy? Is he finished? Or is he Danish? Sorry, I don't know why I said that. That's a stupid thing to say. Oh, it could be it's the wrong kind of season. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Okay, they're all gone on strike because I've I've enacted seasons and they're not allowed to work. Although that guy there is quite happily working. But obviously, because we're planting it at the wrong time of the year, this guy's refusing to because he won't do it. And that's, I must admit, I do acknowledge him for that, and acknowledge his courage. So yeah, hi Zamaron. Yeah, let's so you can whip those guys, you know, those Ruskies. Anyway, let's get onto that old fibre. Hey, let's not get into that old cabardals. It's all depressing stuff, isn't it? So I'm trying to whip out as many videos as I can before the bomb drops, really. Yeah, feel free to laugh at that one. I mean, I did. I love that one. Well, this guy's he's coming back now. He's empty. He's emptied his load. So he's still on his way back. This is the AA guy. AA? I mean the AI. If Scenes is on, he cannot do what he was doing. Yeah, that makes sense, Ghost. Yeah, I'd already thought of that one. I can't believe I actually thought of something that you're about to say 2 minutes later. That's got to be the first time ever, Ghost, isn't it? Where I actually thought the right thing before you did. My God. I think I'll collapse in the corner in a minute. Try and recover from that. Right, how are we doing? We're into June now. Right, we're honing in on June. Who's a very nice girl from the bakery, actually. Right, what's this? Barley. See, we could do barley, although, you know... See, our next mission would be to do canola, barley or wheat. Alright? How's the guy doing with the harvesting? He did kind of miss a bit there. Alright, we'll miss that bit. Alright, there's only one little smidge. I'll let him off that. Yeah. I'll let him off the 1%. Alright, okay. I mean, I should fire him. You know, Elon Musk would have fired him for one mistake. So somebody going. Okay, Ray, I gotta go. Bye, Ghost. Take care. Yeah, bye, Shane. Thanks for popping in. Did you hit the like button on the way out? Got to keep on with it, otherwise nobody does it. If you want to do season start with empty fields, okay, yeah, alright, that's kind of sunk in, although it's a little bit late now. Take care and be safe, Shane, and blame it on the chat lag. Yeah, blame it on the chat lag, yeah. Let's blame it on YouTube. I know that Squirrel Games, she's playing all kinds of Squirrel Girl gamers, she's doing all kinds of stuff. I think she'll settle on a stable few, like, you know, three or four at certain times of the week, every week, and keep doing it, but keep switching games. I don't think that's going to help her getting subscribers. So if you're listening, Squirrel, I think you'll concentrate on a few games only and not keep switching all the time, because people, you know, want to see more and then you suddenly stop. That's my opinion. Anyway, hopefully that'll get endorsed by the Commonwealth. Although don't bang it. Yeah, we're going to cease production now. We're just letting this guy plough this field, but we're not going to seed it anymore until the correct time of year, because you know, I did want to do this season's lark. It doesn't seem too bad. If you got it on the normal time, it seems to give you time to do everything from what I can see. I'm just going to save there just to, just to do that. Let's have a drink of water a minute. I'm getting a little bit warm now. I think it's because the computer's I was belting out, terrific temperature, and raises the temperature of the room by about 10 degrees. It's really, that's all PCs are for, really, isn't it? It's just darn cheap heating, really. Well, especially if you've got one like mine, which pumps out ridiculous amounts because you're streaming. Am I still actually recording? That's a good point, actually. Am I actually recording, Ray? I am still recording. That's okay. God, thank God. I thought I wasn't then. And don't forget, everybody, to like and subscribe. See, I've even got one of these. Look. I'll be right back, guys. Although it's coming out very small. So I can play with all these little toys now. Trouble is, enough a strain on my head trying to set it all up. Christ, I need to lie down in a minute. Right, we're into June, so we're getting very close to the time of year. June, so we should be harvesting barley. Alright, we haven't put barley down yet. See, I mean, I suppose I could plant barley now, couldn't I? But I think I'll reset it to, although it's July now, forget that. Right, as soon as it gets to August, then we'll reset the kippers, alright? We'll put everybody back to work and they'll all not refuse to work again. Yeah. Yeah, bye Shane, yeah. Yes I did, lol. Oh, you did like, oh yeah, I got you now. God, right, that's one of the first times I remembered what, when somebody answered, I remembered what it actually related to. That was a good one. Speed up time does not speed up the hired hand, just speeds up the growing cycle. Okay, fine. Yeah, I noticed that, Ghost. When they were all going slow compared to time. Right, we're going at 360. It's really whipping through the months here. But and then we do kind of, I don't know, quarter of an hour of the seasons. I kind of want to end the stream really, but neck's not too bad. I mean, it doesn't really affect me too much. It's only when I'm looking left onto the monitor really, which I'm trying not to do now by using the tablet. I think that's I was doing a lot of looking left to see what the text was. It's a little bit kind of off, a little bit off of sharp. So it's actually better to do it on a tablet. It saves my neck a little bit. Yeah, this guy's still going well. As soon as it hits August, that's when we'll kind of get everything set. So let's get where's our planter? Yeah, we'll get him going and doing the rest of it. Actually, while he's waiting, it might be a good idea for him to go in. Oh, hang on. To go and fill this up, isn't it? Because I have got a seed thingy at the corral. I won't turn destruction on, otherwise I'll just ruin the crop. So let me just quickly pick that up. I hope I can do it before August flies by. I mean, it probably will. I'll immediately stop it as soon as it gets into August. Don't worry. Because you can pause the seasons as well. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Right, we'll mow this goes, mow this guy's lawn and get rid of the crows, although that's going to kind of help him, innit? Oh, I may have hit the tree there. Hello, what's that on the road there? One of the logs I left, is it? Yeah, let's go fill this up, ready to start. And in a minute, I suppose I ought to think about it, because tomorrow is going to be August, isn't it? Because imagine if it did this in real life, right? You'd be get 80, die, and it'd be like a week. God, I mean it might happen like that on some other planet. Yeah, believe that sort of trosh. Although I could be telling this guy just to go there, isn't it? But let's do it manually, for the sake of my own trumpet. Right, here you go. Right, back a bit. Right, fill that up, Bobby. Oh, I can't see a flaming thing now. What's the matter with you, Jim? Right, is that done? Right, that's done. Right, we're practically full. I've kept those there, you know, ready to, you know, to be done. Whoops. I almost hit the Cavaliers there. Right, let's bring this guy back. Getting towards the end of the day, so I'll maybe slow it down now. Slowly down now, slowly. Let's slow it down now because we're on the top speed here. So let's go down to like 30, so that we can get back in time. Slow down, top. Yeah. So all right. Yeah. I've done that now. Yeah, I've done that now, guys. Don't worry. Okay, I seem to be doing well lately. I seem to be thinking things before you say them, Ghost. Guys, God, I wish I had this brain. You know, I wish this brain would work like this when I'm doing streams. You know, when I'm doing Skyrim and that. Because, crikey. Yeah, Twitch is not working, so I can't do my. Vanilla Archer at the minute. It's really upsetting me at the minute. Well, not upsetting me, but well, it is a little bit. Right, I don't know what field I was doing now. What field was I doing? Hang on, let's look at the maps. Probably the easiest way, isn't it? It was that one, and I'm heading that way. So, which bit? Left or right? Left, I think. No, hang on. Is that my left or my right? How do you tell? I'll take it on that arrow, am I? I've got to go back. It could be this field here, yeah, it could be there's that field there, yeah. I won't start him now, I'll just get him sorted out. That's if I can see the difference. A bit hard to see, isn't it? I think that's the difference. I can't tell how straight the field is, so I'll have to take a guess. Right, I think that's where he was, so we'll park him round about here. And then we just wait for August, and August as implied. Alright, so August is here. What's that there? Is that harvestable already? Yeah, I shouldn't have done it that fast, should I? Okay, right, off you go, mate. You can now carry on with that. Hopefully I've got the right vegetables at the right time of year. So August, canola, right? Okay, canola, wheat and barley. I'm not going to do because it doesn't give me so much time. I said that 2 minutes ago. Well, yeah, but by the time I got it, you know, I'd beat you to it. So I think I deserve something for beating you to it. Well, actually, I may be going over the same bit. Oh well, we'll do it twice. This guy's hit a problem there, probably because that guy's in the way. Reverse his feelings, eh? Right, I don't know what he's doing there, but is he still doing that? I thought we'd done that by now. God, this guy's slow, isn't he? I was tempted to sack him. Really? No, he is doing it right, so I'm not going to sack him. Not for a minute, anyway. I'll get to it someday. Right, he's doing all right there. He's cultivating, so we've got to quickly whip in the other, you know, this guy behind him. So maybe a bit late. So we're into seasons now. Just double check. Winter seasons, we've got the 1 day, so it's like the normal performance. Right, we'll turn this down maybe, say 10, so like a normal amount now. So I think it's 5 normally, so let's don't go too fast. So we won't do fix. We'll have the snow on, so that ruins the crops. But we won't, I won't do lime. I'll probably do lime when I've got a bit more money, and then I'll do lime. Although I won't be able to play it then. So I'll have to go back to Formula 1, you know, Formula Farming Simulator 2019. God, that took a bit of getting out. Messing with time screws up your harvest, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It does. Oh, I hate being screwed up like that. It's really depressing, isn't it? So, now what? Anything left in here? if it doesn't say anything, does that mean it's empty? I mean, that is my assumption. Oh, there. Oh, it says there. Right. Okay, you've got to be around this bit. Makes sense, I suppose. Right. So the silo's empty, so there's no point picking up anything. So you can be dismissed. I don't know what I'm paying you for. You are doing that. You are. I won't get that guy harvesting yet because obviously. You know, some kind of nutcase. Right, and then we'll kind of fertilise the field. Time should be on the lowest. Right, well, I think the normal time for it goes is 5 times. So, oh, hang on, I went too far there. 5 times. Oh, I should have gone down instead of up. Right, let me do it on the 5 times then. Alright, should be on the lowest. I think that's the lowest. Although I think it was 5 when I first played this. It was on 5. That was how it was set. So I'll stick with that. And that seemed to be quite slow when I had a quick go. I think it was yesterday or it might have been this morning. I had a quick go for about half an hour or forgot an hour. I kind of started a new game on a spare slot with the seasons on. Just to see how it went. It seemed to be going quite nicely on that, so I'll stick on that. So I think, I mean, what do you think? You think that's enough for today? I say the AI drivers, as I said, it's not that difficult. It is one of the big features of the game, where you can. Who am I cancelling the job for? I have no idea. Hopefully it's not that one. Hopefully it's not that one. Hopefully this guy's still going to go, is he? Oh, it is. Alright, okay. Right, I didn't realise it did those as well. Let me just keep this going a second. I'll probably just let this run round the back while I'm, I don't know, might get a cup of tea or something, and then. Right, although that involves getting off my chair. I don't know if I want to do that. Sorry, but yeah, you got to kind of be in a certain vehicle, like this guy. But there should be. Hang on, let me get a deliverer guy. But if you're on this guy here, and I get in there, and then I open the AI menu. You can create a job, and then you got go to. So if we go through, we've got go to. So if we just want to send somebody to somewhere, without really doing anything, you just want to go. I want to just send him up to the shop, and then I'll switch to one of the other ones and go on with something else while he's there. So you can just do that. Just go to, and then you point it where you want him to go. You point it where you want to start. The start point and what direction you want to face, right? So and then you do that just by pressing down on the button, and then once you've got it all sorted out, you do that, and then you got the go to, then you got load and deliver, where you get a person. Don't put them on the actual filling site itself, just have them a little bit away, like say here, have them pointing as though he's going to kind of go towards it, although he'll probably still go around if you face it the other way, come to think of it. And then you say where you want to load it from, which will be, the farmer thing, and then where you want to go to. So, say you want to, pick the canola. Then you pick where you want to send it to. So the Jardin de Fermier. And then you say whether you want looping or not. So if you want looping, you just keep on going, refilling, coming back, going, emptying, refilling, right? And then you've got the. And then so you just got those 3 functions. Load, just deliver, go there, and load and deliver. And you just go through each option, set it up, and then once you've done that, you press the start job button. All right. Let's see what you're saying in the text. The way that you will have time. That way you will have time to plant the crops before you harvest it. Okay, goes. All right, I got that. But I think that was what it was when I first turned it on, and then I turned it off. It was set on 5 times. So I'll go on that and see what it's like. Your stream, your call, he said. So yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll stop at 6. That's about another 12 minutes. Alright, because we want to get a little bit of a grind on this you know, on this seasons bit, and then when we get there we're going to have a kip and hope the other bit doesn't go off. I mean, we don't need to harvest that yet. We'll harvest that in the morning because I can't see what I'm doing. We've got to sleep. We just do it the last 10 minutes, so it kind of make it a little bit of a long stream, but I'll say my neck is alright, really. It was only turning me neck that was kind of making it 8 the other day. Because I've got, you know, I've got to think about Skyrim tomorrow. I've got Skyrim, haven't I? I'm not quite sure where I am in Skyrim. I'll have to have a quick refresh on where I was. I think we're out of that place now, and then probably next time I'll do I might do it as a live stream next time I do the 360. I may do it as a live stream, and we're concentrating on missions and leveling up. So we're going to do things that we're low on skills, and you know, like two-handed, for instance, or sneak, all those kind of things. So I can level up as fast as possible. We're about about 2/3 of the way now towards level 80, maybe a bit more than that. And then once we get to 80, then we'll do the thing that happens at 80, which you know, unless you've got no 8, you wouldn't know. So have I, first of all, let me check. Have I fertilised all this? Right, this hasn't been fertilised. Okay, so we ought to get the guy here to fertilise, which would be, so wherever are they? Where's the? How do you locate where you are? I'm trying to look for the green van thing. Where is he? Is that him down there in the far distance? I can't tell. Oh, down there, yeah, down there, right, okay. I think it's here, isn't it? So we've got to get this going. It only seems to do it when you're at a certain growth or something, at a certain rate, certain time. 50%. So if I do that now, from there, you should do it, hopefully. Right, okay, right, let's let him do that. If you know, hopefully cover it all. I suppose I've probably got to look. Yeah, but as I say, you got no idea, have you, really? On that, it's you know, this circle of radiance, it doesn't have any effect on this spray. Oh, the tank is empty. I thought we just filled. Oh right, it was a seed guy. Right, okay, this is the go-to function. Ready? Right, the go-to function. Here we go. Yeah, you're probably getting bored of that now. So let me go to that one. Right, what was it? Let me see what you're saying there. None of my characters will ever. Is it learn the two-handed? Oh, learn the two-handed. No, I'm only doing it because, you know, a lot of me others are 100% already or 90 something. So by concentrating on those, just to get me to level 80, really, because otherwise it's going to take a very, very long time to get to number 80 unless I concentrate on the weaknesses. So that seems to be moving it forward quicker than anything else. All right. So let me just check I got the right one. Well, this guy here, we want to create a job for this guy here to go to there, like so, and then hang on. Oh, sorry, we want him to go to that. Make sure you're on that, and then do the click like that. Then you push down on the stick, and then push down again, because that's the way you want to go, and then you press X to start it, and he will go off to the shop. And then while he's doing that, I'll visit the shop. Right, how do I visit the shop? That's a good question actually. How do I visit the shop without interrupting his cornflakes? I can select it and visit. There you go. Right, and then I can pre-buy it before he arrives. It's a beautiful bit of planning there. Right, buy. So we want this, we want that, and we want, oh, I forgot what we want now. Fertilizer, isn't it? Fertilizer. I don't know whether one is enough or two. What do you think? Is one enough or two enough? I don't know. I don't know what it contains. 1,000. What is the capability of our idiot? What is the capability of this guy here? He can take. Is it 3,200? Am I reading that right? So if he can take 3,200, and that does 1, that means I need 3, doesn't it? I mean, does that make sense to you? Or I'll buy 2 because yeah, I'm not quite sure whether that's enough or not. Right, and then we'll see if he's got here. There he is. See, in fact, we can switch to him, be quicker. Although it's not. Right, and then we can quickly. Hopefully I got the right thing. I mean, yeah, I've made loads of mistakes like this in the past where I bought wrong thing for the wrong thing and completely done the wrong thing. Anyway, I zoom it in. Yeah, I usually zoom it out when I'm setting up the spraying because I can see how far away it is in a galaxy far away. So, is it 2 or do I need 1 more? Oh, I do need 1 more. Right, okay, 1 more. That's like 6,000 damage drain straight away, isn't it? 2-handed weapons do a lot of damage, but take so long to swing. Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, my weapons are still pretty, really pretty good. Even though I'm only using a 2-handed one, which is not as good as the other one, it's still enough ghosts for me to kill most things fairly quickly. So even though 2-handed is not my best skill, I've got a really good sword with a lot of damage. I mean, I'm not saying I got, the best damage in the game because I could probably surpass it with my, my PlayStation 1. While I'm streaming every Tuesday, I can probably, I can probably surpass it on that. Looks like it's 3, doesn't it? Almost 3. Right, that'll do. Right. So hopefully Jess will watch this and she'll go, cool, blimey, is that how you program them, Dad? Because you're a genius if you can work that out. I couldn't. It's probably the first time ever I've done something that Jess couldn't do. But it's probably because you haven't played it, really. I mean, don't blame me, don't you? True, says Matt. True, yeah. But, I mean, one-handed, I'm awesome, In fact, I'm going to take a shortcut here and ruin that guy's crop. Just to kind of shorten it. I ought to put the crop destruction on and go over his strawberries, whatever. It's probably wheat or something. I never do wheat because once I found out that wheat wasn't exactly the greatest thing since bananas were invented, I decided, what's the point then? Right, I think we were on here, wasn't it? So see, I've got no idea now where I was. Hey, hey. Oh God! I'll tell you what. The tractors in real life take this long to get going like that. Are they really take? Are they that realistic? 100. Yeah, it's going to be difficult now. I've got to judge this. Well, sort of that, well, just the end bit hasn't been done. Right, end bit. 2 each turn round. Yeah, I mean, I normally go for. I'm not sure what in the next Elder Scrolls, which unfortunately it's going to be delayed now, so my prediction of when it was going to come out is now fallen short along with everybody else's, in that I said 2025, possibly 26. Well, that's not going to happen now because it's been delayed. Starfield's been delayed, which means the Elder Scrolls 6 will be delayed, so I probably won't make it till then. I mean, hopefully, and probably Grandma Shirley is probably might not make it, because she's 88, maybe 89 now, so and she's already told Todd to hurry up, and I wish he'd hurry up and do it. I mean, I don't want to rush him out, but crikey, get it out. Just get the thing out there, Todd. We're going to buy it, and we'll probably keep buying it. And when you do the super high resolution edition, because your first one will be total cheese with your Creation Engine 2. I mean, as long as Creation Engine 2 is half decent, it's not absolutely terrible. There's a certain level I will accept, and if it's acceptable, then alright, I might put up with it. Right, this guy is the wrong time to do it. Okay, fair enough, it's fair cop. I might put up with it, but I would like it to be 4K, real high resolution stuff. Otherwise, I'll be slightly upset. And hopefully the Creation Engine 2 is going to be half decent. If not, I should be climbing all over them. Although I may not. You were in midfield. I was in midfield, yeah. Well, I used to, when I was football, I used to like playing in midfield. I was a footballer, yeah. Believe it or not, I was a footballer, yeah. I only played midfield a couple of times. I wasn't a very, I wasn't a skillful player. I wouldn't say I was skillful, but I was a very good defender. I really knew how to time my sandwiches. I really knew how to time it when I was tackling. I'm talking about football now, not American football. Which obviously is just a load of thugs hitting each other. So no, that was a little joke, Ghost. Obviously they're not thugs that hit each other. They play a beautiful game of American football. But I was very good at tackling, heading. Even though I was only kind of average size, I was brilliant in the air. I used to score a few goals as well. I was a goal scoring centre half. I did alright. And then my knee gave in, and Bob's your uncle. Right, how are we doing on the personality front? Oh, we haven't got that one, have we? We've got these. Right, so yeah, that one needs harvesting, but I might harvest that, because otherwise it may overflow into that one. Alright, I think it's 6 o'clock, so I think that will do for today. We'll leave it on somebody doing some work. Alright, so yeah, hovering on this guy. So thank you all for coming in today. I really appreciate it. It's the last stream, unfortunately, of Farming Simulator 22. I don't really want to squeeze one in later or anything like that, because I could do with a good rest now. Because tomorrow it'll be Skyrim, and Jess might be coming over tomorrow. I think she said she's coming over tomorrow, but I won't verify that until that's been verified. So then it'll be like 19, I might go back on to 19, have a go, but I probably won't be doing extra streams for that. I'll be doing 2 streams of Horizon Forbidden West, which will be possibly, I haven't decided yet, possibly Thursday. I'm thinking might be a good time, so I've got a day either side to rest, so I'm thinking Thursday for Forbidden West, Saturday Forbidden West at 3 o'clock, and Skyrim on Tuesday as normal. So I'm going to do an extra stream every week from now on. Yep, thanks Ghost for coming in. Thanks for all the advice on this, because I could have done with it. I should have done with it right at the start, really, but there you go. So thanks to Ghost57, to Matt WT100, to Scout Reworks TLS, and to Zamaron from the Ukraine, and good luck with the old Ukraine bit. Let's whip those Ruskies out. No offence to any Ruskies, of course. You know, don't want them bombing me overnight. Oh, they'll never reach me. I got me underground. I've got an underground bunker. That's it, border, not bunker. You know, I've got a Fallout 4. I've got my Fallout 4 underground bunker, don't worry. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you like it. Don't forget that like and subscribe, and I'll just flash that up for you. There we go. Don't forget the old. Don't forget to whip that one in. I'm just going to concentrate on that. And I'll see you all next time. And guess what, guys? I'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. And I hope you enjoyed Farming Simulator 22, all the streams. Okay, bye for now. Bye. Bye, everybody. And goodbye, Farming Simulator 22.